There's something not right.
Then you must go.
What's in there?
Only what you take with you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Matcave, and we are celebrating not only reaching 100 subscribers, but we passed 100 subscribers. And here's my little cheesy animation for it. I hope you like it. It's really horrible, and I made it in paint. But I'm not alone tonight. We have some guests with us tonight, and we're going to have some people popping in and out tonight. And this is really just, there's a whole lot of anything goes tonight. So let me start bringing in our guests here, and we're going to start with the pilot himself, Mr. X-Wing. How are you, sir?
What's up, man? Congratulations.
Thank you very
100.
much.
Dude, it's the first milestone of many for you.
It is so crazy. I can't believe it actually happened. And we have someone else with us at the moment that we're going to bring in, the music man himself, Master Paul from the Star Wars guys. There he is.
Hi.
Welcome,
How
Paul.
you guys doing?
What's up, brother?
What's up,
I'm
guys?
doing well.
And
So
I
yeah,
see that.
congratulations, man.
Thank you very much. And I've said it before with you guys. Like, honestly, this couldn't have happened without you guys. This community. It blows my mind how amazing this community is and how all these different channels came together. And the craziest thing is that so many of us have this common ground that started in Echo Base Network.
Exactly.
And it's just so crazy. Speaking of crazy, someone else just popped in here in the backstage studio. And this man, you don't want to mess with this guy. If you run into him and he's got a lightsaber, you really want to move away, because this guy knows what he's doing. Let me introduce Felix Quiros to everybody.
Oh.
Hey.
Welcome, Felix.
I was
It was
expecting
between
Mexican
Felix
Iron
and
Man.
I was thinking Felix or Charlie for sure.
I scared Paul a little bit there.
I think you thought that was the Mexican Iron Man, right? That's what
I
you
was-
thought who it was.
Hold on. I was hoping for Kenobi.
There
Why
you
are
go.
you here? Excuse
But
my
what-
bad Sam Witwer impression.
What if he sides with you?
What's up?
I don't know where
How you
Felix
doing?
falls on this.
Felix is the referee. He has to be impartial.
Yeah, I'm impartial.
You're impartial? Oh, that's right. You're the referee. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And let me just take a quick look in chat. We got T-Money is here. Thank you, my friend. Leia Rose is here. Green Lantern is here.
Bunch of
Hey, Green
peeps.
Lantern.
Awesome. We got people pouring into the chat right now. And the legendary Matt Rissman is in the chat right now.
Hi,
Who's
man.
that?
He's a little lost. He's not sure where he is, but you're all right. You're in a safe place. You found the Matt Cave. Oh, my goodness. All right. Oh, and something awesome is happening right now. As we speak, my beer fridge is being restocked.
Awesome.
Because I'm starting to run low. And Black Dragon is here. Oh, man. I'm so glad seeing everybody here. Alan Copeland's in the chat.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, this is just kind of a free-for-all and everything, but I did kind of write up a little bit of what I wanted to cover in this, make it something a little special. And I think in Echo Base Network tradition, I think we should talk about a little bit of kind of our journey of how we got here and
Do it.
what kind of brought us to this place. And I figured I'd share my story with everybody a little bit, because I've actually had the channel for a while, but didn't really do anything with it for a long time. This channel actually started in 2016, and I did it primarily just to be able to watch and interact and jump into the chat and stuff like that. And then I started seeing different opportunities. There were people like kind of chatting with each other, and there was things like super chats you could do and all these things. I was like, oh, that's really cool. It really piqued my interest. But back then, what really changed my view of YouTube, because when I first started with it, all YouTube was to me was a bunch of people running around screaming or kids opening toys. Like, I didn't know what else YouTube was used for.
You remember 2009 YouTube? It was anarchy.
Yeah. Everything was all those like little quick short videos you'd see shared around and everything, but then it kind of grew into something else. And it was about that time, about 2016, 2017, that I found Star Wars Theory. And all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, there's a guy on here just talking theories about this and making videos, like full-length videos about who Snoke is and all this stuff. And it piqued my interest. Mm-hmm. And then one day he did a Q&A session and someone asked him in the chat, hey, should I start a channel? You know, what do you think I should do? And literally his answer was so perfect. He was like, just do it. Do it. If there's something you want to share with people and show them, do it. I was like, wow, that's actually fantastic. And through Star Wars Theory, I started seeing other content creators and obviously Star Wars related and things like that. And then one day I saw a recommended video and the name of the channel caught my eye. I just looked down, I was like, that's a really cool name. And it was Echo Base Network. And the first thing I watched was their reaction to the return of Luke. And I got to the end of that video and Coach said something that I'll never forget, and that's what really inspired me to really try to do something here. But when Coach got to the end, he said, "We are, you are Echo Base Network," and I was like, "Yeah, that is an amazing tagline." Yeah, I was like, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I started realizing that their community was growing and what was happening with it. So I was like, you know what? Let me reach out. And you guys like welcomed me in with open arms, man. And then I just started talking with everybody and quickly started interacting with people that now I consider friends. Like that whole community through Echo Base was unbelievable. And since then I was like, you know what? I think it's time that I actually do something with this and see if I can build on it. But I was thinking, it's like, okay, you know, if I get a few subscribers, whatever, at least somebody's watching it. But, you know, it's all about having fun and we're making stuff that we enjoy. And all of a sudden I'm watching it climb. I'm like, nah, that's pretty cool. And then there was a few times this happened on X-Wing's channel when I was in a stream. And all of a sudden I got promoted on there. And then Nick was promoting me on EBN. And all of a sudden that number was climbing. And it gets into like the 80s. There's like, is this actually about to happen? And then here we are. We hit that 100 mark and then some. And yes. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't be happier. It's just so much fun.
And real quick, I have a special song to share. I made this up just for you, Matcave.
Oh, dude.
Share this
all right.
Just for you.
I'm all in. Let's do this.
It's a short song, but I think you'll like it.
I'm all ears. Right. I'm muting my mic. Go for it.
All right. Here we go. Happy 100 to you. Happy 100 to you. Happy 100 subscribers, Matcave. Happy 100 to you.
And many more.
There it is. There it is. See, this is why we got to keep Paul around. He's our music man.
Dance monkey.
I love doing it.
That's so great, dude. I love it. Oh man.
And sometimes when Paul is on the stream, things can happen. So like the birth of Doomcock was one of those.
Broomcock.
Yes. Broomcock, yeah.
Yes.
Broomcock.
Oh
that was an absolute, that was forgive me, Lord, a mind fuck in the best way possible.
Oh, he did it!
Demonetized.
That's fantastic.
I just said a no word. Yes, I did. It's true.
Oh man, I am so happy that happened. We can end the stream now.
Wow.
We're good.
This is the first one.
Have a good night, everybody.
Enjoy.
Oh, wow.
It'll never happen again.
This is the first one. Here.
Somebody clip that.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's killer.
that is fantastic. So, out of curiosity, while we have a few of you guys on here, I know a lot of us have shared our stories before in different streams, but I don't know if we've done this all together. But like for me, my common ground with all you guys was Echo Base Network, and I'm curious, is that the same for all of us, or did you guys kind of meet in different places?
I think so, for sure.
Yeah.
I got to go on Theory Stream, and with my first video, the only video I ever put out, I had 27 subs from going on Nerd Council, and I was like, woo, like I'm already halfway there. I was thinking like 50 subs was as far as I was ever going to go. And I had always watched Echo Base Network, but I never was like signed into YouTube.
Okay.
And so I didn't actually know about Super Chats. I've had this account since like 2000, like, I don't know, 10 or something like that. And I just never did anything with it. I always enjoyed it, but I didn't know you could engage the way that you can on YouTube with all these different things and support the people that you want to support and stuff like that.
Yes.
So that was really cool with the theory thing, but really where I found kind of like my family was with the Echo Base guys. And it's just amazing because I think their community is so concentrated with like, and I don't like to use this, but real Star Wars fans, you know what I mean? Not in the sense that they know this or they don't know that. It's just that they, this is something that they talk about every day. They try to find people who associate with Star Wars the same way. And so it was awesome for me to get to meet all of these people and get to know them. And now, after having watched them for so long, I got to talk to Coach and Nick. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I don't know. It's super cool. EBN has definitely been a jump off point, and it definitely seems like they are kind of a catalyst for a lot of sub communities in Star Wars where we can all share and talk about what we love. And I love them for that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty much how it was for me too. like Matcave, one of the first Star Wars YouTubers I found was indeed Theory. And then that progressed onward where I found Geeks and Gamers, and I found Echo Base Network, and of course my first non-music related YouTube appearance was Echo Base Network, and I kept listening to them more and more, and eventually came to the realization that these guys are just normal guys that have the same sort of 9-to-5 job as everyone else. And yet they're coming on here, they're talking Star Wars, and so many people tune in to listen to them. Why can't I do this too? Hence why I started the channel. And as you guys know, it originally was just going to be Paul, the Star Wars guy, and it was just going to be me.
I remember.
But I quickly found out that I suck at just talking to the camera. Hence why I brought on my brother to be someone that I could play off of. And yeah, so far I'm loving doing this.
I see, man. That's why I live stream. I hate making videos.
I can hear this comment.
Yeah,
Coming at you with another video. Yes.
Yeah.
And what you said, X-Wing, about start like listening to Coach and Nick for so long, but then talking to them more, and you said this, Matt Cave, too, to now you consider them your friends. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
It's inspiring.
And speaking of people I consider friends and people who I really, really admire, especially for the care that they put into their facial hair.
I know exactly who it is.
I'd like to bring in our
We'll come
friend,
on your stream. Won't come on my stream, but that's fine.
Coffee on Korriban.
I won't come on your stream? Is that what you're saying?
He said care for facial hair, and I thought for sure it was going to be Mr. Nerds. And the fact that I didn't immediately think Timothy just slap me on the wrist. I'm sorry.
No,
I can't-
It's okay.
I can't lie. For some reason, I was thinking of Daryl.
Hey, kidding? This guy put out a tutorial video today.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
true.
If you haven't seen it, it was a Coffee on Korban talking about the new upcoming shows that Disney has, and my thoughts on all of them while doing a tutorial about how I do my mustache. So if you've ever wondered that, not that anyone asked for that video, but it's out there now. So
Sometimes people don't know they want something. That
That's the
sounds
thing.
amazing.
We didn't know we needed it, but now it's here.
It's the mustache tutorial you all needed, but not the one you deserved.
I love this man.
See, I have a bomb in tonight. It's got like kind of a lemony fragrance, but I went
Oh,
a
it looks
little
great.
overboard. I was walking down the hallway and my wife could smell it already. She's like, "Oh, you put too much in." I was
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah, my bad.
She starts calling you Toucan Sam.
Yeah.
Smells like Fruit Loops. in
Yeah,
here.
I got to be careful. I got to be careful with some of the beard oils and stuff I use because my wife has been allergic to some of them, which is unfortunate because I'm all like, "Hey, sweetie," and then she's all like, an hour later, like, "Yeah, don't use that one again, please." So-
I'm 30 years old and I've never had like facial hair.
Oh,
I've
I
had
mean,
like unshaven face, but I've never had like a actual
Yeah.
anything.
I don't grow enough on the sides to be able to actually grow
I
it
am in
out.
the-
I tried. I did a
It's
year
about all that
once.
happens for me.
I'm the same X-wing. I grow a little bit, but I shave. Yeah.
so
Maybe I should
I
try
used
for a
to
beard.
go for it, man. See, I used to get a gap right here,
That's what I have.
right here.
I
Matches
got it
O'Houlihan.
right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the trick,
and this
what I
doesn't
found
come
was
back
just
either.
I still have it.
constant shaving. Let it keep growing back in stronger, and it takes time.
Ah,
But it's like you have to, even when you don't even think you need to shave.
just keep beating it back against the fence
Beat
until it grows
back
stronger.
Until it just yeah.
Yeah. I
Until
will
I-
grow.
Yes.
Yes, you will, my pretty. That's funny.
That's funny. The funniest thing to me is that everyone knows me by my mustache now. And that's funny because like a month and a half ago, I didn't have this mustache. Like it was almost as long as it is now. It's
I
still
hate
growing,
you.
but I didn't curl it at all. So it's a relatively new thing for me. So it's just funny to me that everyone
Mhm.
thinks of that as I guess my brand. It's
You
pretty
better be
funny.
careful, dude.
Good
Chase is coming for you.
Who's
He's
Chase?
he's growing out a cop mustache right now.
Yeah.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
At the
Wait,
Magnum
who's
PI going.
Chase?
He's
I
got
don't
the
know.
anchor man.
Who is
Stop saying
Chase?
his name. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Mr. Two Star
Who is-
Wars nerds.
Oh,
Oh, my
Yeah.
wife's in the back. She
I
goes,
don't even know
"Tom
your
Selleck?"
name.
I don't have a name.
Okay.
I'm just
Explain.
a I'm just a ship.
He's
You'll
gold
probably
leader.
tell me it's like Greg, and I'd be like, okay.
Oh god,
No, it's
no. My
X-Men.
name's not Greg.
Should I go with a cherry wheat this time?
Oh,
No, no cherry wheat. I'm having another big wave.
I'm your like classic kind of douchey IPA drinker where I like
Oh, I got a few IPAs in the fridge. I
Yeah.
didn't grab them.
my dad and I
I-
used to brew beer when we were younger, and so I'm just a total snob, and all I drink are IPAs.
And meanwhile, I've literally only ever had 4 sips of alcohol in my entire life.
Good on you.
Yeah, I
And
rarely
all,
ever
all
drink.
4 of them honestly tasted terrible to me.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. But if you're
I've
ever
never had
looking
a
for a
beer.
bottle opener with a lifetime warranty on it, the Craftsman has the
Ooh.
same warranty any of their tools has. And if
Wow.
somehow I find a way to break this, they will replace it.
Nice. I'm glad they kept that on because I used to buy Craftsman stuff back in the day, and then now they're not made in the
Nice.
States anymore. And I was like, no,
I'm more like a rum kind of guy. So
There you
I
go.
like, I drink light beer, but not that much. It's more rum and Coke.
Looking like a Matt. What?
Mm.
Not even
Matt?
close.
Oh.
Same. I'll say this: same amount of letters.
Ah.
If
Oh,
we
all
guess
the
your name, is there a
possibilities.
prize?
You're never gonna get it.
Well, speaking of prizes,
Actually, he probably already.
I
knows.
do have good news. It does appear that Nightbot is playing nice with StreamYard right now. And
Is
I think
it?
we're going to be able to do this.
I'm gonna get in on this.
You're gonna have to
because,
teach me your ways.
It's slowly but surely bringing in what it considers eligible users. I'm not sure what it's doing here, but I'm waiting for the list to fill up.
Okay.
But we've got 6 already in there, and there's more that can. Oops, make that 7. Yeah. Oh,
That's
here we
me.
go. Everyone's in there. All right.
Cave, can you teach my Discord moderator how to moderate? We were trying to figure this out the other day forever, and apparently it's totally a thing you can do.
Oh yeah, it's totally working. I am psyched for this to work because I am very excited for somebody
Teach me.
to win Plo Koon.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love those Clone Wars figures.
And the widescreen VHS set
Oh wow.
Nice.
of the original trilogy.
Is that the special edition or the not special edition?
It's the 1997 special edition version that was released on VHS in 2000 in a set. So it's before the Blu-ray changes. Before the DVD and before the Blu-ray changes. So the original special edition from 97.
And is that in plastic?
It's not sealed. These have been washed, but they have been well taken care of.
Clearly, it looked like it was brand new.
I love them. And I have 2 of them. So that's why someone else needs to have one.
So how does one enter this?
Well, apparently Nightbot is going to like roll a dice or something. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out.
Is my name on there?
Yeah, you are on here. Oh, wait. No, hold on a second. It didn't find you yet.
Just shuffle my name in there if you could.
I've got, let's see. We've got quite a few people on here already. We've got Black Dragon, Coffee on Korriban, Darth Arlena, Daryl the Derelict, Green Lantern, Leia Rose, Matt Rissman, Solonic. Oh, Solonic's here. And Star Wars guys.
Yeah.
So, but it's working its way through. So we're going to give it a few more minutes and make sure that everybody's in here because I want everybody to have the chance at all this. Yeah, here we go. It's filling up. I don't know if anybody's doing anything that
Oh, hey, Felix is here.
up.
What's up, Felix? How you doing?
Oh, you know what? X-Wing, throw something in the chat. Say anything.
Okay, working on it. You can't do it through StreamYard, so give me 1 second. Let me pull you up here.
There we go. See? Tim got in with poop.
Okay.
You're in there now.
Oh, that sound is disconcerting.
You don't like that?
That's like his theme song.
That's it. That's your trademark sound.
It really is.
It's your trademark sound.
I didn't mean to copy Steven Crowder if any of you watch him on his morning shows. But that's his thing. And then my brother-in-law pointed out, he's like, "Oh, you're copying Steven Crowder?" I'm like, "Oh, no. I just happened to take a sip because the show was about coffee."
It's got to be.
That was me and Billie Holiday when The Notebook came out. I'm like, God, I love Billie Holiday. And they're like, "Oh, you a big Notebook fan?" I'm like,
The Notebook. You talking about that movie that made everybody cry for like days and days and days?
yeah. I mean, who would cry to that movie?
Never seen it.
God. So I'll tell you, I got a story about that movie because not just that movie. For some reason, while my wife and I were dating, we sat down to watch The Notebook, and that was just an emotional mess. But for whatever reason, we decided to then watch John Q the following night.
Oh,
with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop her from crying for like a week.
A lot of tears in the cave.
Yeah.
It's a very impactful movie. You see it for the first time. I saw it on the theater. I remember seeing it on the theater. It was really impactful way back then. Yeah. Great movie by Denzel Washington.
Both great movies. Oh, you can't go wrong with Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel did a great job there.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, hey, Paul, you need to see that movie. You're going to love that movie.
What is it?
John Q?
John Q.
Okay.
John Q is a really good family
I don't know
movie.
if I want to see this movie if it's gonna make
Yes,
me
you do.
cry.
Yes, you do.
You're gonna like it. It's a very good movie by Denzel. So
Okay, good one right here.
Man, I'm sorry. I got a booth scoop, buddy.
Do your thing, man. Absolutely. Rock and
I
roll, man.
apologize. Yeah, if you guys are still running when we're out, I'm definitely gonna come back and hang out. You guys are my family, so
I'm going until I pass out. So if you can make it back, rock and roll, man.
Yeah, and X-Wing, before you go, I just wanted to say, you probably saw the comment on your stream the other night. I'm guaranteeing with this next Star Wars season that we're like all going to be at 1,000 subs by the end of next Star Wars season.
I did see that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the same thing kind of happened
2022?
when the sequels came out. A bunch of channels came up, and
yep.
everybody that was like the sequels are awesome and you suck, now they're like kind of
Yeah, just like I was saying on my stream before when you cried, rising tide raises all ships. So like if we keep when you had your
Tell you
moment,
what, X-Wing, do you have a moment? Do you want to stick around to be part of the first giveaway? We could do it now.
Yes.
We got a bunch of people in here.
I got 4 minutes until we're on, so I'm good.
Let's see if this works, because I think if you leave, it's going to take you out of the running. I think Nightbot's going to go nuts.
Gotcha. All I have to do is key in between now and then, so we're good.
Right. So we're going to go for the first giveaway is Plo Koon.
Oh, wow.
I had that in my cart today on Mercari. I'm not even kidding.
All right, so let's see what Nightbot does here, because I haven't seen Nightbot show up in the chat yet. Oh, yes, it did. Stop spamming caps? What?
Stop spamming caps.
Nightbot's an asshole. Black Dragon, you can use caps. It's all good. I'll
according to
get this thing under. I'll get this thing under control.
Terminate it.
Bring your goons back in.
All right, I'm going to click this roll it button. I have no idea what's about to happen.
Do it.
Let's see what happened. Giveaway number 1. Everybody.
X-Wing.
Start giveaway. Roll it. It's going. What did it do? Felix Quiros is the winner.
Nice.
I'm not jealous at all.
The first time I win anything in a stream.
There you go, man.
Congratulations.
Dude.
Congrats, buddy.
Wow. Thank you. Wow. The first time.
Congrats, my friend.
To be fair, thank God Thin Rear Fire is not here.
That is awesome, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Hit me up in Discord. We'll figure the whole thing out, and I will get you.
Yeah, thank you.
Your Plo Koon from 2005.
That's so sick, dude. I love those bubble card backs are like some of my favorite freaking figures ever. They're so cool looking.
Same. I used to have a Grievous and an Obi-Wan of those.
Okay, I gotta go. I'm sorry, Paul. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I gotta run.
Dude.
I gotta run.
Man.
All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later.
See you later.
And since we got a spot that opened up, I mean, we got this other guy. I don't know if we want him hanging about, but we feel bad for him. Let's bring him in.
Hey, Daryl.
Hello there.
Some guy that does funny streams of Quantum Leap and Star Wars.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Nope. You got enough curse it out of me tonight.
You missed it, Daryl. It's never going to happen again.
I did.
You're going to have to watch the replay.
Oh, crap. It's dark in here.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, congrats, Felix. I'm so glad that worked.
Yeah.
I had no idea if that was even going to work.
Yeah. And for me, it's like the first time I win anything. I've been in the streams in Echo Base Network and never, there's so many people there. It's so hard to get anything.
Yeah.
What is the name of the guy that always wins in there? Like
Federal Fire, like Paul said.
Yeah.
Yes. It was like 4 or 5 in a row, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. He won a lot.
Oh, did Black Dragon, did Nightbot boot you from the chat for a minute? No.
I got to stand up for a second. Solanix in the chat.
He is. Nice.
Ooh.
I didn't even plan that.
Nice.
That is epic. Oh, I'm so excited that actually worked, which means when we do the second giveaway, it's totally going to work. But we'll do that in a little while. All right.
Yeah.
So I threw it in the description earlier. I kind of laid out a little bit of a plan for the stream. So, obviously we could talk about literally anything. But there was a couple topics I wanted to hit with you guys. And one of them is, what is your favorite Star Wars outside of the Skywalker Saga? This could be literally anything outside of the saga, whether it's a movie, series, book, comic, anything. What's your favorite Star Wars not involving the Skywalker family?
Would Rogue One be part of the Skywalker Saga?
I would say that's outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah, Rogue One stands on its own. I love Rogue One.
Yes.
Is EU included?
I got to think about that one.
That's tough.
If you'd like to know my wife's favorite Star Wars outside of the Skywalker Saga, which I guess is technically part of the Skywalker Saga.
No, it's not. It's not canon.
It's not canon. She's right.
Hi, wife.
Okay. I can't argue with that. Her favorite is the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special. If you've ever seen that.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh wow,
That is a
That's-
great special.
I'll have to check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
say, I'm gonna say for me, Caravan of Courage.
Ooh, nice. I got that right back there on the shelf. I'm so glad those came to Disney Plus too.
Yeah.
But
And just as an aside note, my least favorite is Battle for Endor because when I was little, I saw how the main bad guy of that show died, and it scared me. So, yeah.
I'll take Arcs. Yeah, Battle for
Oh.
Endor was very strange, but Caravan of Courage was great.
Will you
What do you got?
consider a novel
Mhm.
that has a character that is not yet, that the Skywalker Saga started basically, let's put it let's say episode 1, right?
Mhm.
From there. If it happened before that time, does it count as a
Yeah, anything
Outside.
outside of the main
outside
saga.
the main saga? Okay, so the only choice that I have right now that I just recently read is the novel called Dark Plagueis. It's awesome. Yes, exactly.
That's on my list.
So good.
That novel is so good, and I've been reading a couple. I read The Herald Empire. I'm going through the Jedi Academy, but Dark Plagueis is deep, very very deep. So if you want to understand Palpatine,
Mhm.
that's the novel. The novel it's Dark Plagueis, but Palpatine is there like from very young age. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how powerful those guys are.
Felix, did you read the Bane trilogy?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So Darth Plagueis, I haven't read. That's on my list. But you said that gives you an insight into Palpatine and how he started manipulating people. The Bane trilogy will give you an insight into how the Sith operate.
Yeah.
And it puts you in the mind of a Sith Lord, and you really actually understand what their organization is about. So on that topic, I would say for me, my favorite Star Wars outside of the saga was Rogue One, because I love Rogue One. It's got a very special place for me. Until I played Knights of the Old Republic for the first time, like a year ago. And then when I read the Bane trilogy, I think that might take the cake. I love the Bane trilogy. I'm gonna go through it again because it's that good. It's as good of a trilogy as the originals and prequels.
Oh, really?
As a trilogy, you might not, obviously know nostalgia, but as a trilogy, it's very solid. It's fantastic. So highly recommend that.
All right.
Yeah, it's on my list because I'm reading the Jedi Academy right now.
Mhm.
I'm finishing the first book. I'm going to the second book. I was in work trip, and then I read the Dark Plagueis because I also the audio on the Dark Plagueis. Oh man, if I was reading through, like, listen to the radio, to the audio plus reading, is awesome. The power, when he's using his power is so good. I highly recommend that. I want to read the Dark Bane trilogy because it's referred really a lot in Dark Plagueis. Yeah.
And I listened to the audiobook just on YouTube. It's up on YouTube, the whole thing.
A whole lot of them are. There was somebody who did they did Thrawn, but using the comic. So they used the panels from the comic for the video and read the story. Cool. It was really good.
That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, speaking of audiobooks on YouTube right now,
I got this paperback because what happens is that in the Jedi Academy, they refer to this moment, and I was like, what happened? So Tron, from Echo Base.
Yeah.
He told me this was a paperback. It's for $40, but it has the Dark Empire 1, 2 plus other stuff. It's really good. So the audio is in YouTube. So if you want to find the audio for this, it has the audio, the voices of Leia, Han Solo. It's really good. So I really recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah. Paul, what were you going to say?
I said right now, as far as audiobooks, right now, I'm working on 2. I've been working on Dooku Jedi Lost, and thanks to Echo Base Network, Heart of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been listening? I've been listening to that one all day today, and it's. Mwah.
Yeah. Are you listening to the Dooku Jedi Lost audio drama?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that one was good. That one was really good.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, it's actually acted like, instead of like like the person says like, oh, like where did Count Dooku go? Said Yoda. Like just normal audiobook narration. It's like actors acting out these different
Yes.
roles. It's
and they
really
all do
entertaining.
a good job.
Yeah, they're really fantastic and really cool insight into Count Dooku and how he thinks.
Really?
There's a scene at the end of the book, but yeah.
So
Does he
Felix,
go
you were
through the
about to ask me-
transformation? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Paul.
Yeah.
You were about to ask me something, Felix?
Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask you, what do you think about the heart of the Jedi up to you where you are? You know, like is it good? Yeah.
So far, I'm really liking it, and I'm at the scene, spoiler alert, where Luke was just offered the spot at the Ewok character's side on his ship, and he's looking around his collection.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's what. Yeah.
Please do not spoil anything further for me, Felix. But I just gotta say, I don't trust this Ewok.
Man, you are for the ride, man. You need to finish. I'm telling you, if you only want to go to the audio, just go to the audio. That novel is good. That's the reason I started reading EU. Like that novel sparked and fired me to start reading it. It's just, it's really good.
Sorry, X-Wing.
For a minute, when the way he wrote that, I just thought of Mars Attack. Yeah, friends.
I love that movie. It's so bad that it's good.
Sounds like
That's
Mr.
great.
Krabs laughing.
Daryl, I don't think we got yours. Favorite Star Wars outside of the main saga?
Well, mine's a little
1 through 6.
Yeah, mine's a little different. Yeah, 1 through 6, the actual Star Wars. Well, mine's a little different than everyone else's. Mine's an EU trilogy, and this is the second book in it. This is the Bounty Hunter Wars.
Oh.
I have not read that.
The Bounty Hunter Wars is most excellent. It's basically Boba Fett and how he operates, how he gets his money, how he gets his jobs, and it's really cool. And he basically how he goes against the Bounty Hunters Guild, and because their boss is wanting to take over the Bounty Hunters Guild because his father is head of the Bounty Hunter Guild. So Bosca's wanting to take his place, but his father's like, dude, you're weak. And then Boba Fett, he's like, someone like Boba Fett should have it. And Bosca's like, no. So basically it just turns into a jealous war, but it's really good. All 3 books are really well done.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Darrell, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Based on that, have you heard about the Bounty Hunter series and the new comics for Star Wars?
Yeah, funny enough, it's the same name, the Bounty Hunter Wars.
The Bounty Hunter Wars. What do you think about it compared to what you just with the original one? If you have got into it.
I haven't gotten into it yet. I'm going to because it brought back Kira from Solo.
Yes.
And I'm really curious just to see what they're going to do with her.
Yeah, let me. I think
I liked her character.
Yeah, it came out in this comic. This is the latest Star Wars comic, and they introduced her in Star Wars number 16. So I'm amazed that they're bringing all the OT characters here. Everything is OT. It's between the Empire Strikes Back and the Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, like you saw on the cover of this book, it's got Prince Shizor from Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah,
and it deals with him a lot in there too. It's like I said, really, really good. And that's aside from the Jedi Academy trilogy and Heir of the Empire trilogy, which are still my all-time favorites. That outside of the Skywalker Saga is my favorite.
Nice.
Also, Daryl, did I read the cover of that right? Was the name of that thing War of the Bounty Hunters fire spray ship?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Fire spray.
Forgive me for the bad joke.
I like it.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
Ahsoka's one I want to get to.
I got that too.
Is good. I have the audio book, but I haven't listened to it yet. Ashley Eckstein does the reading.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I like to read the book first, kind of get my own like picture in my head, and then go for it.
Hey, Daryl, for you, let me see if you can see this here. That's her practicing with Darth Vader.
Oh wow,
that's sick.
Right here. So that's an introduction. Yeah,
That's cool.
Is she using
I'll be right
Terrascasi?
back.
she's using some kind of like staffs, energy staffs.
Now, did that come out before Solo, or was that after?
This is wait a second. This is just before Return of the Jedi.
Okay,
So this is after, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is after. This is years after.
news after. Okay,
Yeah, these bounty hunter comics are in between Empire and Jedi.
Yeah. I think in November there's gonna be a whole series about her.
well, that's awesome.
So it's gonna be a whole dedicated series. So I think probably they get into with Darth Maul and all that. It will be pretty nice to see what they do with those characters.
Yeah, this is one that I'm going through as well. It's the
What is
same.
Oh,
pictures
nice!
behind me.
The art is awesome.
Yeah.
Daryl, I found
but
your co-host.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
the boomers tried to steal it last night.
I still got to finish
Hi.
recording the audiobook for this one because I have yet to upload chapter 3, but
Oh,
I gotta finish
nice.
that one.
Yeah, definitely do. I'm loving those videos, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm having so much fun reading through. I've only posted the 2 so far, but going through the Jedi Path,
Oh yeah.
there's just so many interesting entries. Like, it's not a book that you really have to read from cover to cover. Like, you could bounce around this book because it's more like reads more like a manual almost. But Felix is interesting because I saw 2 Star Wars nerds. They started talking about the saber styles, and there's a whole massive section in this book about all of the forms.
Yes.
I'm like, I reached out. I was like, you guys should
Matcave.
team up with Felix. There you
Right
go.
I know. I practice 4 number 1. The 4 number 1 is the basic of the academy that I am. Like that, I take the Jedi classes. So you need to perfect form number 1. That is kind of like the easiest one, and it goes through the different forms. There's some guys that are like really advanced. If you see these guys, there's some young guys that they can do like crazy stuff. I don't know how they do it, but yeah.
It's amazing, man. Some
It's
people
amazing.
have just that like natural talent for it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
That's how my brother
So
is
you guys-
with things. He's so like naturally athletic. Like just back in the day. So this is a little bit of an embarrassing story. So back in the day, I had a video camera. So me, my brother, my best friend, and a few of our friends, everything all got together. And this is years ago. I'm talking like back in the 90s. That we decided we're going to make our own Star Wars Episode 7. And so we started filming it. But what we did was we went to like Home Depot and bought rakes and brooms and then detached the staffs and then painted them. And we made our lightsabers. And we beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
But we started filming stuff. I still have the tape somewhere. I got to dig them up. We made my brother wear a paper plate on his face to be a stormtrooper.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That is great.
But we had
That
so
is
many
great.
cuts and bruises because like we didn't know what we were doing. We're swinging. But the reason I mentioned it was because my brother actually made the lightsaber fighting look good. Like he made a double-sided. Like this was after Phantom Menace, and so it was very late 90s into the early 2000s that we did this, and he made a double-sided lightsaber and actually made it look good. Meanwhile, I'm just like flailing this thing around like an idiot and hitting myself with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh man, good stuff.
Yeah.
So real quick,
Yeah.
would you guys like to see my Star Wars book collection?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sure.
And I'm gonna grab one more while you do that.
Go for it.
All right. So I have Heir to the Empire here, this version. I have Dark Force Rising and Last Command. I'm only
Last
about,
Command, yeah.
I'm only about not even a quarter of the way to through Heir to the Empire yet. Thing with me
So
is
good.
I have a hard time sitting down and actually reading because my attention span has gone to crap. But anyways, I also have.
It gets worse when
William
you get older.
Shakespeare's-
Yes.
I have William Shakespeare's Star Wars, which I've been going through this lately as a way to close out the stream. And it's been fun. And of course, I have Empire and Jedi Shakespeare. I'll get my hands on the prequel ones at some point, so I can keep doing that.
That's cool.
And then I have both the Jedi Path and the Book of Sith.
I gotta get the Book of Sith, and there's a bounty hunter one also, right?
Yeah.
There is.
And an Imperial
There is.
one.
I have it.
Oh,
I have
Imperial
that one too. I have
Orlena's
the
got
Bounty
it.
Hunter
Okay.
one too. It's just not in the room with me. And then
Yeah, and Matcave,
audio-
I just want to say real quick, I love your reading from that book
Thank you.
so far.
I appreciate that.
It's really nice. I would imagine it's not too hard to make those, right?
It's the easiest videos that I've done, and it's so funny that those are getting so much love. Like it's like wow.
They're great.
Those
They're
look
really great.
I literally record them and then upload them. I'm like, this is
People love recording into a quality mic with just pictures, just slowly panning, talking about Star Wars. It's people like that right now.
I love this mic.
Yeah.
It lights up.
Oh yeah, that one's cool.
Oh well.
And then for audiobooks that I have Dooku Jedi Lost, Kenobi, Ahsoka, Lords of the Sith, and then as far as like digital books I have on here, I have the Force Awakens movie novel that was written by Alan Dean Foster.
Nice. And Cobra Disney Jedi, yes. Wednesday cannot get here fast enough.
Wait a minute, ain't that the Luke thing?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I'm considering that my birthday present from Disney. My birthday's on the 23rd, so 2 days later I get Luke again. It's Disney's
and you
present
guys
for
all
me.
saw the trailer with Filoni talking,
Filoni.
right? Paul, you made a video on that.
Yep, me and Michael made a video on it.
It's a breath of fresh air. It's so nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is the chosen one.
He really
will
Yes.
avenge us.
Oh, this is interesting. Anyone doing a watch party? I know Theory is.
I think
I might do a
Coach Nick are too.
reaction.
Coach is doing one also? Coach and Nick?
He mentioned it. I just haven't heard
Okay.
anything for sure about it.
Yeah, I might do a reaction. I don't know if I want to mess with watch parties when everyone else is doing them. But
I'm definitely going to
we'll see.
watch replays of the watch parties. That was actually, I love doing that because I have a bunch of, like, when it's a movie I have, I'll go sync it up with, like, Theory, for example, and then rewatch during the watch party.
Right.
Which is fun. But this one, I think I'm going to sit down just myself and really absorb it. Because I really enjoyed that gallery special overall. I think that was so well done, the way they handled that documentary.
Yeah.
And I remember wondering, I was like, well, what about Luke? Where's this episode? But no, they were saving it. Ooh, what do we
Any
got
of you
here?
guys ever seen this?
A pop-up guide to the
No, I haven't.
This is cool. I got to change the batteries on it, but this is a fantastic.
Dude, is it actually a pop-up?
Ooh,
Look at that.
nice.
And all these
The
things on the
Walker.
side, all these things on the side open up. Like there's the hut
That is amazing.
on top, like all the little flips on the pop out things on the sides. Like look at this
Oh
Rancor.
my god. Oh my god.
Look at like his arms move and stuff, and he's got the guard in his hand. Like this thing is so cool.
Dude, I
If you
used
can
to
get your
love
hands on this.
pop-ups. Oh my
Look at,
god.
like Darth Vader in there.
That's so good.
Oh, it's just like
Yeah,
yeah, this
Oh,
and the funniest thing, there's where is it? There's an X-wing, one of the pop-outs on the side. I was showing my daughter. I'm like, here, look at this is an X-wing. Can you say X-wing? She's like, it's a plane, Daddy.
Yeah, they always seem to know better, these kids. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty fun. But if you can get your hands on one of these, I don't know how much this is. I think two Star Wars nerds might be giving one away on their stream on Sunday. So if you can get that or find one, I don't know how much they're going for on eBay or whatever, but it's pretty sweet. It's a pretty cool book.
What is that again? Coffee?
It's the Star Wars A Pop-Up Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh,
That's so cool.
nice.
Yeah. It is. Did you see me showing? I gotta show you the Rancor because that's the coolest one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
Very,
awesome.
very 3D. Wow.
I
That's
love
nice.
that walker.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that
it's
looks
so cool. And all the little pop outs on the sides have different things, and they Darth Vader and Luke have lightsabers that supposedly light up when you have batteries in it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really cool book. So if you can find it,
That's really
definitely
cool.
get that.
Yeah, I'm definitely joining up on their stream on Sunday. I can't believe, dude, they exploded.
That
was
one dance party
awesome.
video blew
Oh
up.
my god, it was so good. Those shorts are fantastic.
Yeah, and it's funny because they had been creeping up to my subscriber count, gaining traction and just getting closer and closer. And I messaged him. I'm like, "Hey, you're gonna pass me tomorrow." And then their video blew up, and they jumped like 100 subs above me, like just like that.
Oh,
It
it's
was crazy.
insane how that happens. And yes, Cobra
Yeah.
Disney Jedi, I remember this. Actually showed
do
this
too.
episode to my children recently. I also showed them the Muppet Babies Star Wars episode, which I had to YouTube because, believe it or not, that show is nowhere to be found on anything. VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, nothing.
Wow.
And I found out why. It's because of episodes like that. They featured so much content from so many things. There's so many copyright holders that they just can't release a DVD set because there's too many things involved, too many hands in the pot.
Well, after paying all those residuals, they wouldn't
Mhm.
make any money.
Yep. So
Golly,
the original
that's
Muppet
sad.
Babies is nowhere to be found.
that is
Oh,
sad.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I found it on YouTube. It was in like 360p, but whatever. It played fine. And my kids loved it, so it was all good. I used to love that show. I still love that show.
I'm just gonna say right now, everyone in the chat, if you're not subscribed to everyone else in this panel,
Everybody
you're
gets
missing out.
get a
Yes.
sub.
so
Everybody.
go sub to Daryl,
Yeah.
go sub to Master Paul. Felix, you have your channel, right?
No, I don't have a channel.
Well, then just
Why?
go sub to Felix anyway.
Get a
Make
channel.
one.
Right?
I've been
So,
practicing
and-
my directions.
It's like I was saying with
Yeah.
X-Wing earlier, like guaranteed, if we're all just making Star Wars content by the end of this next 2022 Star Wars season, we can all be at 1,000 subs. You know,
Easy.
just with. Here's a sip for you guys. This is for you.
I'm going in with you.
But we can
Mustache
all.
off is coming.
I'm out of tea.
Oh, we're gonna have mustaches on Mustafar sometime in the future. We're definitely
Yes.
going to.
Hell yeah.
I
Hell
can't
yeah.
wait for that.
I love that name. It's so great. It's so perfect.
And I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I might be taking a week off from Star Wars just to focus on some life stuff. But after that, I'm wanting to do an espresso on Endor because everything around here looks like Endor here in East Tennessee. I'm just gonna like go somewhere in the woods and build a little campfire and heat up my water on the campfire and talk about why we love Star Wars and to have my little mobile coffee
Oh,
espresso
dude.
maker and just have
Oh, that is
espresso
so
on
cool.
Endor. And I might even catch a
That is
fish.
so
And
awesome.
Dude, I can go to the lake and do alcohol on Alderaan.
Hey. Guitars on Geonosis.
Yes.
There
Dude,
you
the
go.
possibilities
I'll join you
are
for that.
endless.
I'll join you for that for
Oh,
sure.
thank you to Star Wars nerds.
You know what? You guys come up to Manhattan. We'll go into the city, and we'll figure out the name
Cappuccinos
for
on
Coruscant.
Coruscant.
Yeah,
Cappuccinos
cappuccinos
on
on Coruscant.
Yes.
I'm on Long Island, but we're good. It's just
Oh, here's a
I'll
question
give it
that
a jump away.
I'll post a question I saw on Facebook of all places. I'm rarely ever on Facebook, but someone said if you
Thank
could
you, guys.
vacation for a week, yeah, everyone subscribe to Master Paul. They make some good stuff.
Yes.
That guy.
Thank you, guys.
If you
I
could
appreciate
vacation
that.
for a week, what place would you go to in Star Wars? Where would you vacation
Ooh.
for a week? For 1 week,
Naboo.
where would you go?
Yeah, I think my wife would have me
Naboo.
take her to Naboo.
Yeah.
But personally, I'd like to go to Endor because I like going to upstate and upstate New York.
Come
hang out,
to
camp.
my house.
You just
We
live
don't have
there.
the giant trees, but
Well, you know what's funny? I remember because I would always go up to my grandparents' property upstate, and seeing the ferns growing up there always reminded me of Endor. It just felt like I was in Star Wars when I was up there. So we'd be running around the woods like it was the end of Return of the Jedi. It was so great.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of getting into trouble and stuff, and I really like that, so I'd be going to Narshada.
There you go.
I'm going to choose Ryloth.
Ooh, Ryloth.
I'm going to choose Ryloth because Twi'lek ladies are beautiful.
I love those Twi'lek ladies.
They're also on Narshada.
Ooh.
I'm curious about Jabin 4. I think I would like to see Jabin. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That's some good
I was
forest
gonna
stuff.
say-
Hope you love humidity.
I was gonna say
That's star debris.
I was gonna say Dantooine, from Knights of the Old Republic. It's such a peaceful place, Dantooine.
I love
But
that.
I
level.
think I would want to live there rather than vacation there. And then I was gonna say Naboo because it's just so peaceful. But it looks like stuff we have around here. So maybe I would want to go to Coruscant because where else are you gonna find that on Earth?
Did you see Cobra
No.
Disney's?
Where would he put? Oh.
Oh wait.
Hold on, did you see the one he put before that?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm showing it.
Oh, dude, they got the best beaches. They got the best beaches and
They
the
got
best
the
beaches.
Yeah,
Listen,
you just
Sweetheart, we're
gotta
going
wa-
on vacation.
you just gotta watch out for that one random crater where a base used to be.
Yeah. Listen, if Andor and what's her name had a few more moments before the nuclear blast. Oh my god, that's just fantastic.
That was good. I like that. I'm
Right?
just pissed that I didn't come up with it.
All right. So, my next topic I have on here can take us away from Star Wars a little bit, if you so choose.
Sure.
So, my next question is, what is your favorite video game? And this can fall into the categories of series, genre, or standalone.
Oh, I think
Super
everybody
Mario
knows what
64.
mine is already without me even saying it.
Oh yeah.
I'd have to say, go ahead,
for it.
Uh,
Matt.
Oh, I was gonna say before I'll start it off if you want while you guys think about it. My favorite series of games are the Resident Evil games. They made survival horror for me. Like I was like, this is, and I've been hooked ever since 1996 or 97. Whenever that.
Oh yeah, that's a good
My-
series.
My favorite standalone game will always and forever be Super Mario 64 because that is the first video game I ever played.
Nice.
Favorite video game series is a tie between the Batman Arkham series and Kingdom Hearts. And I'll give one more favorite recent game that's come out is Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen
Yeah.
Order. It was great.
Yes.
Fallout's good too.
So for me, I'm classic would be a Contra from way back. That's my I've spent so many hours playing that game that is ridiculous.
Oh, I
You
love
know.
Contra.
The up, down, left, right, A, B start.
Yeah.
Then you get you will never forget that. If you grew with that era.
I dedicated my Contra video to Paul.
And I saw it. Thank you.
Yeah. Then
Discount
yeah.
Arnold and Rambo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the same thing with the Kari Warriors. It's pretty much the same thing.
Like all-time favorite series of video games was Ace Combat, starting in PS1 all the way up to Ace Combat on Song War right now, and PS5, PS4, PS5. I love the Battlefront, and I like shooters. Call of Duty, I love Call of Duty a lot, and that's kind and the one that I really like too is the Ghost of Tsushima. The
I
Ghost
haven't
of
played
Tsushima.
that yet.
It's classic samurai battle. The story is the best. Right now they're gonna do the director's cut. It actually got released today. The director's cut.
Oh, nice.
It's an extra island. It's a Federal Japan. So if you like it's very close to Star Wars in terms of the fighting style. So if you like that, I would recommend Ghost of Tsushima. It's a really nice the all the writing behind it. I don't know. They threw it out of the park with that game. So
is it on Xbox?
It's PS exclusive. It was done by PlayStation. So it was so good that they released a director's cut.
Well, I guess.
So
it's another reason to get PS5 then.
It's really good. You can go around. They're gonna tell you it's a great game. And when in the actual fighting, the cuts, the way he fights is so real. They go into horses and all the wind and the music, everything is so good. So you try it.
I gotta check that out. I saw a lot of gameplay footage of it, and when the trailer came out, I was like, "Oh, this is like right up my alley." Having the samurai stuff and everything.
It was robbed. I thought that it was gonna be the game of the year, but it got robbed by what was it? Well, not robbed, but it's the other game that was really popular. I
don't even know what won game of the year this year.
Fortnite.
Or last.
They're gonna make a series with the Mando guy. What's the name of that game?
Oh, The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Last of Us. Yeah.
The Last of Us. The Last of Us
2 got game of the year.
Yeah, Last of Us.
I'm surprised. I mean, I enjoyed the game, but I'm surprised that it got that with all of the backlash that game got.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And real quick, Darth Mandalorian mentioned Skyrim in the chat. That's another one that I like. But the thing is, I didn't mention that initially because I've played that game so much, I've gotten sick of it. Like, that game pretty much was quarantine for me. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go next.
Yeah, go for it. Ooh, that's delicious.
Yeah. Well, everybody should know that my answer is going to be Splinter Cell.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Sam Fisher.
Sam Fisher. Aside from Splinter Cell, the other games that I really thoroughly enjoy and are definitely at the top of my list is The Force Unleashed. I love both of them.
Yeah,
and
nice.
New games would be Rainbow Six Siege and Mortal Kombat and any of the Call of Duties.
Mm-hmm. Mortal Kombat 11 was amazing. I actually went back and replayed 9 and 10 and then jumped right into 11 to get that solid trilogy. Man, that was so well done and so brutal.
It was. Oh, yeah.
Finish him.
Yeah.
Pretty gory.
Fate.
It's gory.
I'd say for my games, probably, I can't pick a single one. 007 Nightfire, the James Bond, and Jack and Daxter, the first one.
Oh, I love Jack and Daxter.
And probably Burnout Paradise.
That game's so good. When they went open world,
that game blew me away because that was the first game we ever got when we upgraded to the Xbox 360, and the graphics blew my mind.
Yep,
at that
they
point.
remastered
Playing
it
in 1080. Did they?
Yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
It's on current stuff now.
Because I know every street in that game. I know every street still. Every street, every ramp. It's yeah.
Did you get the knockoff Ecto one? The Ghostbuster car?
Oh, yeah. And I got all the midget cars, too. I unlocked everything. I beat the game twice, 100%.
Nice.
It's little people cars.
Yeah, the little tiny ones. Yeah, 007 Nightfire. That'll be a nostalgia trip. Watch some footage of that game.
Don't spoil it. God.
Yeah.
You spoiled it.
Here's one. You can't. I mean, this is just an all-time amazing game.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Is my all-time favorite series is The Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Oh, good.
I mean, just there's a couple of them that I have not played because I'm terrible. But Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past are my two favorite Zelda games.
Yeah.
And as far as sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it, man.
I'm just choking on my trying to keep my dog from unplugging my headphones. But yeah, I mean,
I got the
Link to
joke.
the Past. I'm still.
That was a great joke.
See
Be
what I got to
careful
live
not
with.
to choke on your aspirations,
Yeah.
director.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a great joke.
I love that moment.
She did that to me last time I tried to kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time are my two favorites. Twilight Princess is a close second. I'm in the middle. I'm getting close to the end of my playthrough of Link to the Past right now on the channel, and then I'm going to start. I'm in a quandary as to what game to start next. I really want to start Ocarina of Time, but at the same time, I want to switch gears and go to something else. But I don't know. Maybe I'll put a vote out.
Do you happen to have a 3DS?
I do not. I'm doing all mine right now on emulation.
Because I wonder if there's an emulator for the 3DS, but
There is.
Link Between Worlds is a successor to Link to the Past. It literally uses the same map. The world is the same, and it's done in like a really nice style. Kind of like the way they did the remaster of Link's Awakening recently.
Yeah.
And Link Between Worlds, that one, I don't know what happened. It kind of flew under the radar, but it's a great Zelda game. But I guess being on a handheld, you kind of push some of your audience aside.
This stinks. I was just looking through my stuff, and I don't have my all my emulators on this computer yet. I've only got my MAME, which is the regular arcade games, and my Super Nintendo. That's all I have right now. But the rest of them are on my laptop, which is sitting over here.
Nice.
And I've got all the emulators: N64s, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I think there's an early Xbox one on there.
Did you guys all play Knights of the Old Republic yet? Did you guys play the
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I haven't played through it, but I spent $40 on the game, and my computer could not play it. And I tried 3 different computers.
Get it on your phone. It's like $10 to play it on your phone. It's the same.
It actually plays so well on mobile.
That's all I've ever played it on. It was just my phone. It's really good. It's the
wow.
same exact game.
Yep.
I didn't even know you could get
Really
it on your
good.
phone.
Yeah, it's like
really
$10 on Google Play.
I mean, I'm about, come payday, I'm going to go broke on Steam buying all the Star Wars games that Matcave showed me.
I got a pretty good. I bought that book. I have like all of them on there.
And I saw that, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I am so jealous. I'm going to go broke, and I'm going to buy it."
Just
But
wait
my
for the
favorite-
sale. That's what I did. I waited for the sale.
Absolutely, man. But my favorite standalone game will always be Battlefront 2, 2005.
Nice.
Always.
Game so
They're
good.
gonna
And
play-
servers are online. They are
Hours.
back online.
Ow.
Yeah, I
Download
know.
Yeah.
I know. I've got to get it on this PC and try it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been playing lately Battlefront 2, the latest one, and I'm appreciating the environment there now more than ever. You know, if you go there in a trip, just play around, look, you get into the fight, but the surroundings, it's the best that they have done up to date in terms of like all the planets and everything. I'm amazed about the possibilities that you can get in that game. You know, I know that it didn't start well because of all the issues that it had, but I guess the Death Star, that I don't know what other game has all those planets like that. I don't think there's anything close to it.
The level design is
Talking about No Man's Sky.
on Battlefront 2, the recent one. EA's Battlefront 2. The level design is gorgeous in that game.
And the music, like everything, like I know that not all people is fan of it, but it's just the details. Hoth. You go to Hoth, the snow, everything. The Ewoks, in Andor. I think they even have it I think they have a stage that you can go, and it's kind of dark, and you need to kind of like fight the Ewoks.
Ewok Hunt.
Ewok Hunt. Yes.
Oh,
that's
so
really
good.
Cool. Yeah.
If has anyone not played Ewok Hunt in this stream right now?
I have not.
It is
I only ever do
on
heroes
Battlefront
versus
2?
villains.
on Battlefront 2, the new one, the EA
Yeah.
Battlefront 2.
They have the Ewok.
Yeah, I have
on, yeah.
It's
No, I've never played that
imagine
one.
Star Wars brought you a horror game.
Yes.
Because
Hmm.
if you're playing as the Ewok, you're fine. So you get the two sides, right? If you're playing as Ewok, it's great. You could see well because the Ewoks can see well at night. It's at night on Endor, and it's Ewoks versus Stormtroopers, and the Ewoks are hunting the Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Now, if you play as a
Ooh.
Stormtrooper, it is terrifying
Yeah.
because you are in the pitch black, and your only light is a little flashlight at the end of your rifle.
Oh,
It's
wow.
unbelievable.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna have to try this.
And it's
Yeah.
hidden. It's hidden because it's not
Mhm.
up front in the game. I think you need to go into the single player. I think, and you need to go in the back. It's kind of like well hidden. So, yeah.
Amen to that. Yes.
Okay. Look, you're talking, and I'm bringing it up now
Oh, really?
on my Xbox.
Yeah.
It's so good, that mode, and you're exactly right, Felix. It is hidden. You have to go
It's
look
hidden.
in
You
the
need to
menu for
look.
it.
You need to look in the menu. It's deep, but it's there.
And it's so crazy because how did they not bring that forward? It's one of
Yeah.
the best modes in the game.
It should be up front. Like that. It's so. Yeah. I don't know why they have it so kind of like secretive.
Yeah.
It's
Especially
unbelievable,
for the people
but-
that hate Ewoks.
Well, yeah, but these Ewoks are brutal.
Yeah. It's
If you're out there, you got the spears. You get the from Caravan of Courage, the little golden fairies. Remember those things that were flying around, the little
Yes.
sprites?
Yes.
They're a
called whistles.
weapon in the game, and you launch them at the
Ooh, wow.
stormtroopers, and they start flying around their heads, and the stormtroopers are losing their minds.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Oh,
it has a little gems in that game. I know that it's kind of like but yeah.
There are some great videos out there about the evolution of that game, of EA's Battlefront 2, because yes, it had a rocky start, and I had it day one, and I
Yeah.
went through the loot boxes and everything that happened, and all the updates and transitions in that game. But the story of how this game evolved and became, in my opinion, one of the best Star Wars games out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's amazing
agree.
that this game survived.
Yeah, it's still playing. It's full. I was playing like I playing like every week, and there's a bunch of people playing it. It's because I think there must be a bunch of Star Wars fans just dying for a game, and that's the only thing that you have close to have all the planets and the chips. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay,
I will every
uh,
so often. Oh, go ahead.
Did you find it, Arlena?
Sorry. Well, I got the main page up. You said you got to go to single player.
I think it's a single. Yeah,
No, it's multiplayer.
A
It's
multiplayer.
but go past like Supremacy and Galactic Assault and all that, and it's like
Yeah.
in a little box.
yeah. It's like 3
hold
levels.
on.
It's 3 levels in the menu. It's kind of like, it's not like you need to go multiplayer, and it's
Yeah.
in one corner. Hopefully, it's in at least it's in PS5, or PS4. So it must be in the Xbox too.
Yeah.
I hope that they don't.
Well, Xbox is very different. So
It's nice how they handle it though, because they start the match and they kind of roll the dice, and you decide who's going to start as what. And the Ewoks are always outnumbered. But the cool thing is, when you're a stormtrooper, if you get killed, you now spawn as an Ewok, and then you go in and then you have to try to stop them from getting to their shuttle.
That's cool.
okay, so
But
is
yeah,
it
it's-
campaign, instant action, or arcade?
Out of that, it would be in multiplayer. You're in single player at the moment.
Oh, okay, multiplayer.
Multiplayer, and then you go to more, and then it's like on the next
Uh-huh.
page.
Okay. Ewok
Yeah,
Hunt. Oh my God, I found it.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yes. See
Okay,
see
I
how
know where
hidden
it's
it
at
is. It's so
It
like
really
deep in the
is.
menu. I don't know why. It should be up front. It's too. It's very fun. So,
Yeah, and I think what you meant, Solonic, is that it's not cross-platform.
Yeah.
That
oh yeah.
I don't know why they never did that. This was the perfect opportunity to cross-platform
It
a
was.
game.
Yeah. They
But
should
didn't.
on the next
Yeah.
one. I hope that the number 3, if they ever do number 3, that it should be multi-platform. Because that's the good thing about Call of Duty. I like it because it's multi-platform. You can play against people on PCs, Xbox. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And speaking of Ewoks, because I've been capturing some footage of these Battlefront games recently, because I got to finish off my Hoth series, but I wanted some really good footage. In this footage, I do defeat Sidious with an Ewok.
Oh,
That would be hilarious.
in Battlefront 2?
Yeah, and it was an online game, so this was an actual person who had to live with the fact that they just got destroyed by an Ewok.
I bet
What
they were
level?
so
Wow.
pissed.
Just curious, what level Sidious was this?
This was the they were using the skin from Rise of Skywalker, so the whatever Sidious, the clone Sidious.
But
So maybe
what
you know
level-
what, we can give him a little bit of a pass, but still.
But here's
I
the thing,
threw
though. What
fairies
level
at
was
him.
the player playing as him? What level were they?
Oh, he was high up there. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Then yeah, that's impressive.
He was decked out, and I had all my cards unlocked for the Ewok as well, but still, I took that as a huge win.
Have I waited to be defeated by an Ewok?
I think that Elena is gonna start playing that. I think she's playing the background.
You're probably
You're
playing
gonna
it
get
now.
You're gonna get hooked. It's so
Oh
good.
my
Yeah, I'm
god.
gonna
See
have
what,
to start
see what
playing
I'm
This
working
is
with
awesome.
here? See what I'm working with here?
Sorry, I got
Like-
sidetracked.
Right in the middle of a stream. What are you doing? Oh, I'm playing Call of Duty.
Mhm.
Really?
It happens.
She
I've
don't
never
do
done that to you.
I know. It's just fun to say.
Yeah.
But anyways,
love it.
I play Battlefront 2 on PC,
Mhm.
and all I really ever play, if I ever play multiplayer, is Heroes versus Villains or Heroes Showdown, depending
Oh, okay.
on how many of my friends in Discord are on there.
Yeah.
But if I'm ever playing by myself, I will just jump on Galactic Assault or some of the offline stuff. I've never done Ewok Hunt, and I'm definitely going to want to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really
Galactic
good.
Civil War was always the best version. And then
Mm.
I love the space battles in Battlefront 2 on the 05.
Yeah. On the 2005 version?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always
when they
played-
introduced the space battles, that was so cool. The fact that you
Yeah.
could fly into the hangar of a ship and then get out,
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
my God, this is amazing.
I was like, oh, yeah, hello. Mom,
So-
I'm home.
I don't know if you remember, but years ago, there was a studio. I forget which studio. It was like Rebel or something like that. They were developing Battlefront 3 to follow that one up. And there was some leaked footage of what they had developed, and they intended on having the ability to go from ground battle to space battle in real time. Like hop in an
wow.
X-Wing, fly up, and go deal with the space battle that's happening at the same time.
Dude,
Oh,
that
wow.
would be sick.
Could you imagine? Like back this, we're talking like PS3, Xbox 360 days. Now, and like that would have been a huge struggle for those systems.
Yeah.
And those were powerful systems. But now, throw that onto a PS5 or an Xbox, whatever series they're on now,
Oh,
Series
One
they
X.
could
for
totally
me,
do it.
Series S.
Series S, yeah,
Yeah,
They
that's
could
that's
totally
the
do
slim
it.
version.
that ability is there, and I hope someone looked at what they did in the past and tries to develop it that way, because I really do want a Battlefront 3, but give us something new. Don't just repeat what we already have. Give us something new. It's okay
Dude,
to explore.
I would love Battlefront 3 to be like Heir to the Empire trilogy, where you could go up against the Katana fleet.
Mhm.
Oh, that'd be so good.
These games are so
Go
good.
up against Thrawn. That would be awesome.
I just
Oh.
want
So,
Ahsoka
Master
in
Paul,
Battle-
you said you have an Xbox One S?
Xbox Series S, so it's the slim version of the newest Xbox.
Yeah, that's the same thing I have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a funny story of how I had to get that thing though, because basically I had to pay for it twice. And what I mean by that is I fell for a scammer off Facebook Marketplace the first time and then had to pay for
Ooh.
it again to get it from Amazon.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I
So,
love this.
do you have the 2005 Battlefront 2 or Republic Commando?
I have the 2005 Battlefront 2 on my PC. It's just not downloaded yet. And Republic Commando I've never touched, but I would like to.
I downloaded Republic Commando on the PS5. It was released a couple months ago, so they have the enhanced version. It's pretty good. For
Yeah,
that's
what's that
what I
studio?
got on the Xbox.
Aspire. They're doing it.
Inspire.
Yeah, I think they're doing Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, really?
I get that.
Oh,
I
that
hope,
would be
I
nice.
hope if they remake that, they do away with the stupid real-time turn-based crap.
Oh, you can turn that off.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you've always been able to turn that off. I turn that off every single time I play. All the pause moments. Yeah, you just go in the menu and
I'm
just.
gonna have to look at
Well,
this.
it's still turn-based, but you can turn off where you see an enemy and it pauses.
Yeah, every time where it's like pick a move, pick this, you can turn all that off, and then it is still turn-based, but you can prep your moves just by clicking on them, and the action continues.
Yeah,
I'd still
That's the
rather
way to
have
play.
I'd still rather have a hack and slash third-person shooter hybrid, though.
yeah.
I guess
Like
it's
the,
just me not having the patience for it.
It's the Old Republic online game was more like that, a little more
Yes,
real time.
And I love that.
Mhm.
I only finished one of the campaigns in that game. I didn't go much further. But Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, I finished those.
I still got to play
Those were
2.
awesome.
Yeah. 2 is all
Those are
right.
very
1 is definitely better, but 2 is worth playing. That it's got a good story.
Mhm.
Maybe if I can
Yes.
figure it out, I'll stream those games on the channel.
Yeah.
It's just a question of whether or not my internet will let me.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of toning it down a little bit for the stream. Like I was streaming Force Unleashed the other night, and I had to tone the game down to 720 just to stop some of the lag on the stream. Like it looked fine for me on my monitor, but I noticed on the stream when I was kind of checking it out on the phone, I was like, oh, it keeps locking up a little bit. So I turned off high detail and I toned the resolution down, and it seemed to help a lot. But I hate having to sacrifice it, but sometimes
Right.
for the sake of the stream.
By the way, since I saw her walk by, hello, Mrs. Matcave.
You get a hello, Mrs. Matcave.
There's a sip for her.
Hello. Ooh, and you got a sip from Coffee on Korriban. Ooh, let's quiz her. What is Korriban from?
I don't know.
All right, I have to teach you more stuff. She considers
She's
herself
both a
a geek
learner.
by association. Thank you, Solana. We always
Yeah.
love having you in the chat,
That means
man.
a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make sure you're subscribed to everyone here. If you're not,
Yeah.
everyone in the
Yeah,
chat.
it's amazing the explosion of channels that happen after everything because of Echo Base. How everything
Your Echo-based network.
Yeah.
I remember that. I think that
Yeah.
the moment was that Luke Skywalker moment. I think after that everything
Oh,
just
yeah.
exploded.
That's what
Yeah.
it was, man. That's how
Yeah.
I found Echo Base Network, and that
Yeah.
that brought
Mhm.
so many of us together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
I
watch
found
them, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I found them because Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers shouted out their Luke Skywalker tribute. And then, I've been here since.
Yep. Yeah, and when Geeks and Gamers did that huge charity stream where like everybody was there, Drunk 3PO, Star Wars Theory, everybody was on there. That was a huge charity stream.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
They made oh my god, they raked in a ton of money for that charity that night.
Yeah.
And then they did it again with the Zack Snyder cut of when Zack Snyder came on to their stream and they were doing the talk about that. They had another charity stream that raked in I think they hit almost like 35 grand or something like that.
It's
Yeah,
just
that
a
was
shame
a
that Zack Snyder's portion of that ended in controversy.
yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad how that all kind of stuff. When it happened, I was like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh, that sounded like it could be taken a wrong way. And then,
Yeah.
Thanks to the internet, things will always be taken the wrong way in some form.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that was kind of like the point that everything exploded because after that episode, what happened to Star Wars Theory that with Pablo Hidalgo and that, and then Coach make that video defending Star Wars Theory, and I think that triggered a series of events that if you go back then, everything happened at that point. And people start, the charity events, and that was a great moment for YouTubers at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then sadly, the Gina Carano stuff happened.
that happened too.
Yeah, that
Yep.
happened too after that. Yeah,
Which
yeah.
still comes and goes to this day. There's still
Yep.
more and more that
Yeah.
happens with it. I just want to throw it out there to the chat. If anyone's in on the stream and hasn't thrown anything in the chat recently, throw something in or anything. Say anything, because Nightbot's looking for eligible people for the giveaway, and I want everybody to have an opportunity because we do have the second giveaway coming up, and it's going to be for the trilogy set. It is VHS, but it's a good set, and you'd be surprised how good these look.
I believe it.
Plus, it's just nice to have on a shelf. I really like this case. It's a gorgeous case.
Yeah, it's very nice. Display piece.
Exactly. That's what it's been for like the longest time for me. And you know what it is? I'm not a big collector. Like, I have stuff, I have things and everything. I try to keep it nice and try to take care of it. But I'm more of on the side of, if there's someone else who would like to have this item for their collection for the sake of a display piece or whatever, or open it, like Felix, man, open Plo Koon if you want, man, go for it, play with it. It's up to you. But it's one of those things where I'd rather just give something to someone for them to enjoy it. And if I know that someone is enjoying this item, then I'm happy. Like, I'm not one of those like, I don't go to like sell a bunch of stuff and everything. I'm just kind of like, here, you have this. You're gonna like this. But yeah, I ended up with 2 of these sets. So
Nice.
I was like, you know what? Because I was initially just going to do the one giveaway. I was like, no, you know what? Let's do 2. We're celebrating tonight. We're going to do 2 giveaways. And there we go. I see people throwing stuff into the chat. So good. We got a whole lineup here that Nightbot is seeing. I'm so happy that this thing is working. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. Once the Star Wars guys get upwards of 500 subs, we'll start doing giveaways like this too.
Absolutely, man. Everybody subscribe to Paul, man. His content is awesome. Plus, you get music in there too.
Thank you. Speaking of music, after we do this giveaway, y'all want to hear some?
Absolutely, man.
All right.
I am all for that.
I could do one too.
Yeah.
Okay. And hey, by the way, if you guys have any requests, just let me know. And hey, Leia Rose, thank you for noticing the Tom and Jerry shirt. This was like my first favorite cartoon growing up.
Nice. Did you see the new movie?
I have not. Is it worth it?
I mean, I watched it with my kids and they really liked it. I was like, that was funny. You know what? They had more classic Tom and Jerry elements than I was expecting, because I didn't think the world would allow for classic Tom and Jerry to happen. But yeah, it has its moments. All right. The list just piled up.
I see 2 Star Wars nerds requested Freebird. Someone always has to be that one guy.
Always does it.
I'll let you take that one.
I mean, I'll do it. Just keep in mind, I can't do the solo at the end. I'm not that good.
So everybody in the chat, hit that like button.
Hit
everybody
that like
there.
button.
Yeah.
But I see everyone starting to get represented on this list. So tell you what, how about a pre-show to the music interlude? We do this second giveaway. You guys up for it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if Felix wins twice.
that will not happen.
All right, let me just make sure I got everybody in here. If you haven't said anything in the chat, now's your chance. Throw something in there. I want to make sure Nightbot sees everybody. I love technology. Can you believe this stuff works? This is insane. We live in the future. Yeah. All right, there we go. I think we have everybody listed in here. So, here we go. Second giveaway of the night for the trilogy set. We're going to hit the roll it button and see what Nightbot comes up with. And I'm going to roll it in 3, 2, 1. Roll. And the winner is Darth Mandalorian.
Oh, wow.
Takes the win.
Wow.
For
Congratulations.
the original trilogy set.
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
I wanted that one. I wanted that one. I really wanted that one.
This is a gorgeous set. Darth Mandalorian, hit me up on Discord and we will work out the details. Congrats. I was really excited about that one too, actually. I was like, when I realized that I had two, I was like, yeah, I got to do this one. This is a nice piece to have. But congrats, Darth Mandalorian. Very, very cool. And like I said, I have a second set. Maybe somewhere down the line I do this again. All right. So I think we are up to I see Paul's getting ready there.
Yeah.
So whenever you are ready, my friend. How do
All right,
I would love
go
to
ahead.
bring you forward. How do I
There should be a menu just below the main picture here that shows different configurations you can put the windows in.
well, that's
And then I
me.
guess
There's
click
you.
on my face.
Oh, and click on your face?
Yeah, click on my window.
There's a little like profile silhouette looking thing on his icon at the bottom. It's like should be in the top left of his picture. And
Oh,
that
the
makes
little
it-
the little three. Oh, the picture. There we go. Solo layout. There we go.
There we
Okay.
go.
All right, we got
All right,
Paul.
Here we go.
And I'll be back.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now, 'cause there's too many places I've got to see. But if I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you cannot change. Oh, and this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change.
Well done, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice job, bud. Nice job.
Nice job.
Love it.
Thank you.
Hey, Matcave, I need to leave, but I want to say thank you for the invitation on your stream, and I congratulate you on your 100 subscribers.
Thank you very much.
Hope that you can get to 1,000. Just the same for Paul, the same for Daryl, the same for Carbon. So, guys, yeah, it's nice to be part of this community. So, the best of luck to everybody. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm so glad you're able to stop by, man. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, I'm still excited. I'm winning a giveaway. I never won a giveaway in the stream, so this is like the first time. So I'm happy. So
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hit me up on Discord. We'll get everything going.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Awesome,
See you guys.
Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Love it. Oh man,
By the way, that is a very nice guitar that you have, Tim.
Thank you.
that is nice, man. Look at that. All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
I love this thing.
Same maker.
Yes.
Nice.
To that guitar, I say,
Hello there.
Hello there. Yeah.
Kenobi.
All right. Well, are you all set there? You ready for the spotlight?
Yeah.
that sounds like something else. Like, okay.
Yeah. I'm holding the guitar. All right, everybody. We are going to give Coffee on the spotlight.
Oh, no.
And there he is with the fantastic artwork.
All right. Let's see. Hope this isn't going to be too loud. Let me turn down a little bit. Took a lifetime to find meaning in this decay. Red hands now washed white. Keep the darkness at bay. Penitence for your name. Unknown the whole time. Repeated lines for your sake. To know you're home in the sky. Oh, the locust fled. Those hours wasted. But now you've tasted life. And you'll find He will restore those years of stone. Oh, the locust fled, and those hours wasted. But now you've tasted life. And you'll find He will restore those years of storm. Welcome home. Oh, welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Lift up your weary head and let your soul find rest. Our faithful Father, He was waiting for you to the end. You'll never be alone. He took your heart of stone. All of your worries, you can lay them on Him. Welcome home. Something like that.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Dude,
I
well
am
done.
absolutely
Well
blown
done.
away by
Damn.
that.
That was fantastic. And that was so good, you drew in another stream member.
Hey, Black Dragon.
Hey, buddy.
Maybe I'll have to do songs on Sereno.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that was really well done.
It
Well
was.
done,
That
you
is-
guys.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is the
nowhere near
last,
that talented.
That's the
Yeah,
final
and
song
couple
from the
people
album I'm currently writing. So,
dude, that
And real
was
quick,
banger.
to answer this, Green Lantern, in the last week of September into like the 1st of October, I'll actually be around Timothy's neck of the woods on vacation, and we've already talked about potentially meeting up and doing something together. We don't know what yet, but yeah.
definitely something.
Oh my god, that would
Something
be
with good harmonies.
absolutely.
I could do harmonies.
Dude, you guys
Yeah.
got amazing voices, man. Your talent with the guitar, man. It's awesome. You guys would sound
Yeah.
great
Thank
together.
you.
Yeah, they're
honestly.
saying I'm next. You want me to follow that? You want me to follow Paul and follow Timothy? Come on, man.
You could do it.
All right,
Yeah,
give me a
man.
minute.
Yeah, man. I'm all for it. Told you, man. This stream is anything goes. Look at this. John can't make up his mind about which background he's going to use. We never know what's going to happen in the Matcave. That's awesome. Look at that. That is a sick background. Bringing some G.I. Joe memories in here. Oh, man.
Wow.
Two
Now, I
best
did not-
characters.
Yep. Now, I didn't see the new movie that came out, but I heard it's a dumpster fire. So,
Well, I've got one of my ex-officers is a big, I mean big G.I. Joe fan. Matter of fact, his wife just got him a gift. It was a certificate, a G.I. Joe certificate. You know, one of those made-up ones. But, I mean, that's the type of stuff that he does. And he absolutely hates this new... It's not Snake Eyes.
yeah.
It's not the character. It's just some movie. If they'd have called it anything else and not even associated it with G.I. Joe, it'd have been a fantastic movie from what I understand. But since they associated it with this character and completely turned it on its head, nobody likes it. Fans or non-fans, because it's not... You know, and unfortunately, that's what Hollywood's doing nowadays. Is they're picking old IPs, and they're doing their own twist to it instead of coming up with something new.
Exactly.
And what
they
they're doing
associate
is-
to an IP. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're destroying that IP in the process.
Yeah. And that's what. So it's funny you put it that way. It's like where it's like if you just would have called it anything else. You know, it could have been something really great. Like, so here's not that they could have so much called it anything else, but it was borderline. The 2016 Ghostbusters.
Right.
It was a completely different comedy style from
Yes,
what
it was.
with Ghostbusters, right? So you could have called this something else. Just be Ghostbusters-like, Ghostbusters-esque, whatever, however you want to do it. Because when you look at that movie without thinking about Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson and all that, you know, it's just like, all right, they have their moments. I mean, we did get the character Kevin, you know.
It wasn't actually a terrible movie. I mean, I watched it and I kind of enjoyed it for the comedy aspect of it. But when you're associating it with that franchise and those people, and that's what hurt it.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you get that association with a very popular IP and you steer so far away from what that IP is, you damage it. I mean, that's almost like practically what the sequel trilogy did. And look, there are plenty of moments of the sequel trilogy that I do enjoy, and I would love to have you know at some point. I know I think Tim was talking about doing a sequel trilogy conversation at some point, or somebody was talking about it, about doing a stream about it, right? So, and because there really are some good things in there.
I still enjoy The Force Awakens.
I do too.
And the you know the Skywalker
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Well,
that one.
If you look at it from the aspect of The Force Awakens set up a storyline, and then Ruin Johnson came in and destroyed it with his crap. The third one was J.J. Abrams coming back in and trying to redirect it back to what his vision was, and that's why that movie's garbage. Because it goes in 8 different directions trying to fix what Rian Johnson screwed up.
Well, that's where when the
so
phrase
that
damage
movie in and
control
of
came
its
in.
that movie in and of itself was not, the as bad as people are saying. It was an all right movie, but it wasn't good enough. If they'd have just followed the timeline from what he started in A Force Awakens, we probably wouldn't be having these conversations.
You're right.
And like I said earlier in the chat, I know Disney won't do it, but I'd have loved for them to follow that book. Have you read the Force Awakens book?
I have not.
Yes.
Is it good?
Well, it follows the movie for the most part, but there's a portion, and I don't know if I don't want to ruin it. Paul will know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
When they're at Mos Kanata's,
Yep.
and Rey goes off after Finn, she's actually confronted by Unklar Puck about the Falcon, and Chewie intervenes and rips his arms off.
Nice.
Dude, that's in a video
Why
game.
did we get that?
Yeah.
It was in the book.
That's in... What is that in?
The Force Awakens.
No, but it's in
you're talking the game.
It's in Disney Infinity Force Awakens.
Oh, is it? I haven't
Yes.
seen it.
And I always wondered, why was this not in the movie?
It's in the book. Alan Dean Foster. It's in the book. But it just wasn't. And I'd love to have seen it because you always hear about Wookiees tearing people's arms out of their sockets. And in this book, that's exactly what he does.
Yep.
See, I'm so curious about those novels of the sequel trilogy because I loved the novels of the prequels. I love the novels of the originals, but I've never read a single page of the sequel trilogy treatment.
Well, I hadn't read 2 or 3, but I did read The Force Awakens.
I gotta check those out.
But for the most part, the book itself pretty much followed the movie. I mean, there's a couple of where it expounded from what you see in the movie, but you get that with all novelization to movie.
Hey.
Hey, Coach.
By the way, Coach, you're gonna want to replay the beginning of this stream.
Oh no!
What was that timestamp? Because I missed it too.
It's early. It's real early.
Okay.
Paul.
I only use that word because no other word would have worked.
Of all the words. You know what? If you're gonna do it, you go with that word. That's the one.
True.
I don't know what you're
How's it
talking
go?
about.
You just said a no word that you did is true.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Someone had to do it to me.
Very nice.
So great. Oh man.
But I actually jumped in for
Go.
advice.
Okay.
I've run into another little problem
Oh boy.
with this build. The board that I'm giving Mama Bear is an EATX board. The case I've got her only supports up to ATX. So my choices are, do I get her another board that fits in the case, or do I try and modify the case to make the board fit? I can do either. Now,
how much modification to the case, though? Because depending, I mean,
as far as I can tell from what I roughly gathered, I'll just have to take out the hard drive cages that are in the bottom of it, and I should be able to get it to fit. Should.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use those drive cages because I'm only putting 2 drives in it. I'm putting a primary drive for the operating system and a 1 terabyte that's going to have like the Star Wars movies and the Bad Batch and the Clone Wars and X-Files and, you know, all the stuff that she likes. I know she likes to watch.
Okay. I think personally, that's what I would do. Because if you're not going to be utilizing the cages at the bottom like that, modify away. Because honestly,
the only thing is,
it's not going to change after.
Right, yeah, she'll never get into. The only time she's going to open the case is when she first gets it, because she'll have to remove the packing material that I've got to pack around the graphics card so it doesn't come loose.
Jesus, Daryl.
I don't want any part of that. I'm leaving. I don't want any part of that.
I know we said it's a celebration, but you know,
and it's Friday.
It is Friday, and I took some days off from work too, so I'm good to go.
See, now you can recover after the hookers in the green room.
Okay. You know, I switched over to a Coke, but I still have my cooler right here because I didn't want to get up.
I gotta go make more coffee.
Planning.
I need more coffee.
I need a fridge like that.
Oh, you're right, Darth Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
You're right about that.
Oh, I missed this
picture. That picture haunts me of his.
Oh my God, Greedo in a Speedo.
Yeah,
it's always a part of Greedo.
Is that what you mean by green room?
Yikes.
That was good. I like that.
We actually earlier, speaking of Greedo, so earlier today I finally got my Discord up off the ground, and I'm building it up and doing everything.
Invite, by the way.
Oh, thank you for joining. I'm all psyched about it. My primary purpose for my Discord is going to be watch parties, and I'm playing hard copies to try to reduce lag as much as possible. And the test today, I think, went really well. I just played A New Hope from the 4K Blu-ray and just played it through. But something that surprised me, I didn't even realize this. I missed it the initial time I watched this disc. This copy includes Greedo saying McClunky. And I didn't think it did. I thought this was a prior cut. But here's the thing about this version. I don't have the case near me.
Hold up a second. I'm going to go get my copy of this and see if we have the same thing. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, in that case, then, I'm going to go get my copy real quick. So you guys talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back.
Well, in that case, I'm going to go get my coffee real quick.
Oh, let's do that.
That's okay. Me and John will sit here and enjoy hookers.
I'm out.
Oh, Matt was fast. He had his right behind him.
Yeah, well, look at the wall behind him.
Yeah, I know.
I used to have a wall like that.
The wall of movies?
Yeah. Oh, I ran over my cord.
Well, see, I've lost all the boxes. I had all the boxes in storage. Because what I did with mine was I bought blank jewel cases.
Mm-hmm.
And I put all the movies into jewel cases, so they're only, 5 inches tall instead of 8 inches tall. And I could fit more in there that way.
Mm.
And then I put the original boxes into storage, and storage is gone from the divorce.
I gotcha. Uh-oh.
I'm sure she was thoroughly happy that she got all these movies until she went and opened them.
So guys, we've been found. We've been found. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but he found us.
Coach.
I don't know how, but he found us.
Hey, Coach.
What's
Run for it, Marty!
Hey, my friends. I haven't watched it yet. I got to go find what y'all did about me, I'm sure.
No, it wasn't about you.
All right, good.
It was about me.
Oh, Paul.
Even better.
I'll explain it to you real quick, Coach. Paul has said a no word. Yes, he did. It's true.
Gosh. Hey, I'm tweeting this stream out, Matt. And
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna post it on our community page too. Guys, I am exhausted, man. But I'm so glad to be here with y'all, but I am freaking tired.
I don't blame you, man. At any moment that you need to go, please, by all means. Because I am not against people getting rest.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I'm so tired, but I'm wired, and I know I'm not about to fall asleep. So here I am working, making videos, and I was actually listening to an ASMR video, just relaxing and doing some editing. And then I just happened to come across your live feed and I was like, oh, let's do it.
Nice.
Hey, two Star Wars nerds. Well, good to see my brothers in here, man. All you guys.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Timothy,
we had to show our love to the Matcave.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you.
900 more in the near future, my friend.
I hope so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's something I was saying earlier, Coach, to X-Wing, is with this new Star Wars season, the 2022 Star Wars season, all of our channels are going to be up over 1,000 by the end of it.
That is all to our advantage. There's going to be so much content.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So much.
Especially if we're all joining in other people's live streams. And I've been saying, like, everyone subscribe to everyone because, like, a rising tide raises all ships. So let's all just grow this community together. We're the Echo Base Network.
That's right.
Exactly
we
right.
are. Yeah. We is, you is, they is. Echo Base Network.
If I could figure out how to log into our Twitter, I'll tweet it. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Matcave, real quick.
Is live and we are
is that the version you have?
So I do have that version, but the one I was playing was actually this version.
Oh.
So I have a set of all 6 in this 4K release. And I thought it was released prior to McClunky being added. But playing it on the live on the watch party test today, he actually said it. I was like, oh my goodness. But here's the thing. The reason I really love this edition is that they color corrected. So that edition you have there, they boosted up the color saturation. But for these, they toned it down a little bit to bring everything into a more even tone throughout the saga. And it looks really, really good. But
coffee's ready.
There it is.
It's water. It's water.
Nice.
I've probably had, I don't know, I'm going to guess 7 cups of coffee today.
Oh, wow.
So can I tell you a little bit about my week?
Please.
Go right ahead.
Sure.
All right. So
absolutely.
I finally went to the doctor and got an MRI on my shoulder. I haven't said a lot about it. I don't know if I ever said anything on the channel or not, but my shoulder has been in pain for about 3 months from throwing, Tim. From throwing.
Oh, boy.
So I had to go to the doctor, and now they're sending me to physical therapy. It is a little bit better, but I can't go play disc golf. But something really cool happened this week, guys.
Is anything torn?
No, nothing's
good.
Torn. It's all inflammation. They said, here's what happened to you. The summer hit, and you decided to go play disc golf every day. And I said, that's exactly right. And they were like, and you overdid it. And your old muscles and cartilage wasn't ready for all that. And I was like, that makes sense. So anyways, because I haven't been able to go play disc golf, and I've been so busy at school teaching. Got great students this year, guys. Oh, I love my classes. Best group of kids I've had in so long. Nice. They're actually buying our merch. I'm so embarrassed. One of them's like, yeah, I'm getting me some extra points. I got a Coach t-shirt. And I was
That's
like,
awesome.
Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. But
Coach, what happened to your shoulder? I missed out.
Throwing. Like,
was it the same thing you were talking about before?
Yes. So it got worse. It got worse. I told Timothy about it when we were out there playing, however long ago that was, 6 weeks ago?
Something like that.
So I haven't played in 3 weeks, really. And so I finally was able to get into the doctor, the orthopedic, and they said it was bursitis and tendonitis.
Yeah.
Nothing torn. So it's just rehab, and they gave me a steroid shot, and they gave me a bunch of stretches and stuff to do, and I don't really need to throw until I'm pain-free. Which,
Yeah, and with the bursitis, you need to keep it elevated.
Okay, well that's good. That's
stretching for the tendonitis. Just
that's
light
good
stretching.
advice.
Don't actually like stretch the tendons. Just like get them.
But here's the cool thing that happened this week, and this absolutely wore me out, but I had to do it. So a guy posted in the Facebook Marketplace some Star Wars toys, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm interested." Like I just happened to see it like 15 minutes after he posted, and I knew there was blood in the water, and if I didn't jump on this and go fast, it was going to be gone. So, and it was a good collection. So I was like, "Hey, I'll come out there tonight," And he said, "Come on." He said, "Come look at it. I'm not going to read any more messages until you get here and look at it." I said, "Okay." Well, he was an hour and a half away.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So I didn't get there until 9:30 at night. But I left with a big old tote full of original Star Wars toys, okay? Came back home, went through them all, so excited, finally got to sleep at midnight. 2 nights later, he texts me. It says, "Hey, man, I just found the rest of the Star Wars collection." And I go, "Okay." So there I go again. The exact same drive, the exact same time. And I'm going to tell y'all what, I got nervous. Because the first time I had backup go with me, Facebook Marketplace, 9:30 at night, rough place. I put my pistol in the car. My friend has his pistol. And we don't know what we're walking into.
Right.
Well, the guy was out in his yard, and he had stuff all in his yard. It was like Sanford and Son. Okay. And he was in the dark in his yard. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." Well, anyways, I get out and I'm like, "How's it going, man?" Like trying to talk a little deeper, and so he was a nice guy, but I could tell there was some. It wasn't like talking to y'all. It was this guy. This guy has a history. This guy has been through some stuff. Okay, and anyways, good deal. I left, and I had to go back the next night, or the 2 nights later, and this time I had to go by myself. And I was thinking on the way out there, man, if he's got another guy there, I'm going to be nervous as a cat. I pull up. There is a dude in the yard wearing underwear. In the solid dark.
Wow.
And I got out of the car and I'm like, "Hey, guys. Hey, how y'all doing? How's it going?" So they asked me if I want to come in the house to see all the stuff. And I'm like, no, man. I don't want to intrude. I don't want to intrude. You can go get it and come it out. No rush. Just go get it and come and bring it out here. So they brought it out there. I started talking to the other guy. It turned out to be cool. But the guy the main seller, he had been in prison for the last 8 months. And he just got out recently.
Oh.
And let me just tell you, my booty was getting tight. Like I was feeling. All right, so here you go. Check it out.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
That's the whole lineup.
That looks fantastic.
All right. So it's not the whole lineup, but it is
Sure looks
somewhere around 86. Now, the thing is like the majority of them do not have their weapons, but I got all this. I'm going to tell y'all because y'all are my friends. I was able to get all of this for $250.
Nice.
In
And
the words of Anakin Skywalker, "I hate you."
Like, I'm pointing. I hate you. I'm pointing. That's 250. That's 250. That's 250. That's 150. That's 200. Like, there's some really good pieces over here.
Yeah, that's a haul.
Wow.
Hey, Leia Rose and everybody. All right, I'm going to be quiet now and let y'all do your thing.
So
that was great. I mean, I'm
Coach.
glad nothing happened.
Yeah,
I needed
absolutely.
you. That's what I need. I need John.
So, Coach, I feel you, and let me share a story that happened to me that was a little similar.
All right.
Was back in my custom home theater days. I would go to people's houses, install the system, everything. You know,
that's
all kinds of
awesome.
fun stuff, right? So I'm young at the time. I'm the young guy on the crew, doing my thing. I get sent out to the job on my own. Nothing too crazy. We're just setting up a 2-channel system, whatever. Just nothing too crazy.
Right.
Go up to the door. It's about maybe about 10:30, 10:45 in the morning at this point.
Okay.
Ring the bell, knock on the door. Nobody's there right away. Finally, I hear somebody coming towards the door. Okay, great. Guy opens the door in nothing but his tighty whities.
Oh my gosh.
And the first thing he says to me is, "Are you the new guy?" And I clench up. And I just say the name of my company at that point. I'm just like, the home theater? It's like, oh, right. I gotcha. Come on in. We'll get this going. I'm like,
gosh, what did he mean?
What did he think you were?
Yeah, what did I
He asked
interrupt?
He thought you were delivering something,
Yeah.
not home theater.
Oh, boy.
Man.
My heart jumped up into my throat.
Whole new
boy.
meaning to home entertainment right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of my time in the military and do own quite a few firearms, but still prefer just this.
There you go. It gets the job done.
Very nice.
Especially if you know how to use it.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna say right now, if any of you guys, anyone in the chat is into anime, go subscribe to Golgo13 right now. He's really killing it with his content.
Oh, absolutely.
Really
Oh,
killing
yeah.
it. So if someone could put his link down there in the
You know,
description
I
or
need
in
to
the
make
comments.
sure
but-
that I'm subbed over on my
I'm
Coach's whatever it's called. What's my channel called?
Coach's
Jedi Archives. Okay,
what's it called this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody's
I'm
got
gonna-
Golgo's channel, throw it in the chat, please. That good stuff. I'm so glad.
Yeah,
that
you
he's
want to
making
talk
content.
knowledge about anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even
I'm
make
gonna-
on Visions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to second that call to sub to Golgo13. And also, I know he's not here. I haven't seen him in the chat, but sub
He
to
was
the
here
Nerdporial
earlier.
life form. Sub to
Yeah,
the
go
Nerdporial
sub to
life form
Nerdporial
too.
as well.
Yes.
Both of
yeah.
those guys are my Tuesday Night Trek co-hosts, and I love having them on.
Can you, hey Matt? Can you throw up a link to Golgo's channel?
Yeah. Let me pull him up here because I have him subbed.
And while you're doing that, I was looking on Marketplace. Do y'all remember the movie Legend with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a
Legend.
great movie.
Look
No.
what I just found.
Oh, dope.
Oh,
Darkness.
nice.
Darkness.
That character
What
scared
is
the
that?
heck out of me when I was a kid.
Oh, here we go. Somebody's not seen it.
No kidding.
That is Tim Curry as the devil.
Paul,
But that
that
this
is
a
a
statue.
outstanding movie. You have
It
got to
is.
watch it. It's
It-
called
it-
Legend.
Amazing.
I think I'm going to pass on this one.
No, why?
No, it's not like
Because of the devil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand. He is the son of Satan, and it's a very black. It's first of all, it's fantasy. It's
Yeah.
all fantasy. It's
they
not
have
Earth.
unicorns.
It's not. There's unicorns in it. It's one of Tom Cruise's earliest films,
Mm-hmm.
and it is very good. And the soundtrack is out of this world.
Oh my God, it's so good.
This might have actually
Yeah.
been Tom Cruise's first film.
I believe you guys, but
That was Risky Business.
Was it Risky Business?
I'll-
Was his first?
I tell you what, I'll not say no, but it's at the bottom of my list.
Yeah, you have a pretty massive list to go through, so I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised. That's fine.
Well, and
Yeah.
I also just found this too. If I can not drop my phone, that'd be great.
No, actually, his very first movie was Endless Love in 1981.
Really nice. I
Oh, I
haven't heard
love
of
that.
one.
And his second one, and it is a good one, is Taps.
I haven't seen that
Oh
either.
God, Taps. Oh, Timothy Hutton. That was an amazing movie.
Risky Business was actually his fifth film,
Oh,
I am
okay.
now subscribed to.
and
Golgo.
Legend is his seventh.
Nice.
We ain't found shit.
Oh,
I said it.
You just said no,
mommy, mommy.
That's still mild compared to what Paul said.
Yeah, this.
What?
I don't even know what to tell you.
I don't believe it.
This show got off to a really amazing start.
Y'all are pulling my leg, man, because that didn't happen.
I found you one, Timothy.
Coach,
Dang it,
not
if I can
only
get the
did I
picture to
not
come
only did I say a no word, I said the no word.
Yes, Latino slant, it was.
I don't even know what that
There you go,
is.
Timothy.
Nice.
Ooh, I need it.
So
I need it. Where would I put it though? Just like here or something?
Under your coffee
it fits
mug.
In your hand,
There you
it
go.
fits in your hand, so you can
Use it as
probably
a
put it on the
coaster.
back side of your microphone.
Yeah, maybe. Just have it like right there. Like
Yeah, it's about that
Nerdrotic
big.
has something hanging from his microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
it's only $5.
And yes,
Yeah,
Galgo, he did say a swear word, but he said it in such a way there was no other word that could be used.
I doubt that.
But we did follow up immediately with some really positive conversation.
Yeah, that's when the hooker talk started.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Party.
that's when I had left.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But Coach, we did early on in that, one of our first topics we were talking about was for all of us, our common denominator, how we all met and how we all ended up here today. And it's because of Echo Base Network. We all met in that
thanks,
community.
Man. And that's the awesome thing is we're going to be doing this for a long time. And our little community is just going to grow, but only with good people. Only
Everyone
with
is so
good
amazing in this community, man. It's just it's so great.
Like that's the thing about you guys is if somebody don't fit in, they ain't gonna stay around long. We're not gonna have to get rid of them. Like they won't want to be here.
Yeah,
you know,
Eat from the chaff.
So that's I love it, man. Like that's what I was saying. It's like I've had such a busy week and I'm so tired, but I saw y'all and I'm like, man, I've just missed being around. So I'm just glad to pop in and hang out with y'all.
Yeah, man. No, it's absolute pleasure, man. I'm glad you were able to stop by. I mean, this is, we've just been kind of reminiscing on, just like you guys do with Echo Base. And we talk about what made us love the franchise to begin with, and then everything else that we all enjoy. It never just sticks to Star Wars. We land in video game territory. We land in whatever.
Man.
We were talking books and novels and everything earlier.
Y'all are gonna die laughing at this. So I posted the Dune.
Ooh.
Let me find it.
Did that
Okay,
post
here it is.
today?
Here it is. I posted the Dune audiobooks over on this channel.
Oh man.
Just from the first book. It's 21 hours of audiobook.
I can believe it.
So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I had to do it in 2 different files. And this person with like 1.5 thousand subs, I had to look them up to see what they were all about. And they release a lot of Dune content. They do. Their Dune is my Star Wars. But they say this to me on my video. On my Dune video. It says, various uploads have been taken down for copyright strikes. You hack. Trying to get views from Dune now that it is getting big. You've never gushed or said shit about it earlier. And I'm like, excuse me? So let me give you my response.
I am hearing no words.
You will never hear one from me.
The gloves came off.
Oh, dude, I'm ready.
Oh, it's not going to be like crazy. Nothing. Still me. I was like, you hurt my feelings. No, I'm kidding.
Also, Latino Slant. I realized I wasn't sub to you, but I am now.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He's got a great channel, Paulie, over
Yes,
yeah,
he does.
I got to check it out.
Doesn't he do karaoke over there?
there. Yes, he does.
Yeah, you missed it because you were here.
So this guy blocked
I'm
me.
in.
This guy, I can't even go to his channel. He blocked. I won.
Oh, now
That means I
who's
won.
butt hurt?
That means you won.
Yeah,
That's right.
So let me switch over to Echo Base Network, and I'm going to go to his channel and say, block this one too.
Nice.
All right. Yep, there he is. Yeah, he blocked me. That is so funny.
That's great.
That is so funny. Okay. All right, here we go. So here's what I replied. You guys. Oh, he removed my comment.
Oh, that's
It's
an even bigger.
gone. It's
Oh, that's an
gone.
even bigger win.
That's the ultimate win.
Dang, man.
He's got to remove it because it's true.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
so wrong. I should have screenshotted it, man. It was epic.
I've done that with a few people.
I was like, okay, first of all, I think I'm pretty good at what I do. So you calling me a hack, you need to call me something else. Because, hack means you're not good at what you're doing. And I'm like, oh, and by the way, this video that you posted has 4 views on it from 2 weeks ago. You are the hack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, with his 1.5 thousand subscribers. And, he ought to have more than 4 views on a video from 2 weeks ago. And let's see, which I know I was playing hardball
Man, that
there.
just don't add up.
I said, Coach's Jedi Archives will be releasing all kinds of science fiction content with a focus in Star Wars, as always. I said, and why wouldn't I want to play Dune right now when it is hot? Why would you want to play something that's not going to get views? Why would you want to waste time on that? And I was like, and by the way, I'm going to do Alien and Aliens next. Nice. Is that okay with you? and then I said, I'm your 5th view on this video. You're welcome.
Oh. Mike.
That's what got you blocked right there.
Wow. That guy's going to need some aloe for that burn.
By the way, Coach, speaking of audiobooks, I'm a little more than halfway through listening to Heart of the Jedi on the channel, and you've done a great job of it so far.
Did that work okay?
It worked all right, but the program doesn't pick up nuances.
It won't.
And that's the only problem that I had with it was when you listen to it, you can picture it. You can picture it as if you're reading it, and you're going, "Okay, this is the way this sentence should be."
Right.
But that's not quite the way it came out. But you still get it. Yeah, I mean, it was
right.
It was good. I mean, I loved it. I finished it yesterday during break.
The program is really expensive, and it will actually do that a lot better with small passages. But I didn't have time to do that.
Right.
I'm like, man, that book was so long. Like, I did a chapter at a time, and that was just, and it still took me like days to get it done. And I was like, it's not going to pick up on those nuances, but just for like, I would still be working on it if that was
right.
And I'm like, it's better to just get it out and let it.
Yep. Well, like I said, I actually downloaded the audio from the YouTube channel, and I put it on a SD card, which I play in my truck. So I listen to it on the way to work because I got to clock in at 4:30. I usually am there by 4 o'clock. So I spend 20 minutes in my truck before I go to clock in. We got a 30-minute break and a 30-minute lunch, and then there's the drive home. So I just listened to it on breaks. It took me about 5 days.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, I'm going to keep, I think I've got like 140 something Star Wars audiobooks.
Nice.
And it's going to take me forever to get them all out. And some of them are blocked. I can't even release some of them. Like I tried to do the Ahsoka audiobook the other day, read by Ashley Eckstein, and it wouldn't go through. Hey, Brandon.
Really?
Hey, Brandon.
Why, hello there, everybody.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Kenobi. It is.
Oh, Coach.
You are here.
Did I tell you I got my first dislike the other day?
Oh, you did?
Yes.
I
got
remember
my first
that.
dislike. Dude, I was like, I made it.
Yeah, you've been disliked. You've made it.
Absolutely.
Man, I still don't have very
that yet.
thick skin. Like, I'm the sensitive one. And, like, a comment will have me tore up for days, man. And Nick don't care at all, and he never has. And I have always been the sensitive one. And like, so I've been noticing, man, it's like somebody gives us 2 dislikes immediately on any video that we do. Yep. Somebody has 2 accounts and they're like, bang, bang. And I'm like, that is so freaking wrong.
I've seen that.
I could give them the meaning of life and they're going to give me dislikes. You know?
Exactly.
I don't know. I heard somebody say it works the algorithm the right way. I don't know.
It does.
Well, it does. Like it doesn't. It actually helps you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
interesting. Can somebody go ahead and dislike this video?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, a lot of people say that.
Oh
you know,
no! Wait
like
a second.
it or dislike it. You know. Uh-oh.
Somebody
deploy
came
the
back.
dislikes.
Oh, he's back.
All right, I'll see y'all.
Long have I waited to talk.
Well,
to
hello,
this
X-Wing.
Hello.
Oh, now it's a party.
Hello, Governor.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean, Coach?
What's supposed to mean?
Now it's a party.
You're here.
It's
How you
always
guys
a fun
doing?
guy.
Hello,
Boy, talk
oh
about
my
somebody
God,
with thin skin.
everybody's here. Golgo's here. Daryl's here. Come on, John, freaking Coach. Oh, I mean, I left you guys a long time ago. I'm sorry. It's good to see you again, though. I missed
we're
you.
a different man.
I missed you daily. Did have some good Star Wars conversations, but I missed y'all.
Oh well, we appreciate you having me back, man.
Yeah, I had
It's
to pop
always a
over
good
there
day
and do a
with you here.
drive-by.
Dude, 22, man. What have you guys been talking about?
Everything.
Yeah.
Good.
Just literally anything that
We're
comes
talking
to
about
mind.
mean
We've been talking
dislikes
about
and mean
things
comments.
that make our buttholes get tight.
We did talk about that. We covered that.
And whatever was in the green
You
room.
just got his attention.
Well, that's a mental image I'll never be able to get out of my brain. Oh, no.
I'm going to go wash my hands.
I'm going to have to take an acid bath after that.
Wow. Yeah, the pucker factor was intense.
Yeah.
Yes. Extreme pucker.
That's
the
been
point
it
of
for
no
me for
return.
X-Wing. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you guys.
Hey, X-Wing, check
So-
this out.
Oh,
Check
man.
this out. Hey, Matt, can you
Okay.
put me in the larger section? So
I
y'all can
absolutely
see-
can. I learned how to
He
do
needs
that
so
tonight.
much attention all the time.
Madonna.
I want to show you this X-Wing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, check that out.
And want.
Part of me thinks that I felt like I've been a bad influence on you. Like you're starting to get back into it. Like I just
I've obviously fully played into it.
Oh boy, what do we got?
So this is a really cool one. This is one of my favorites right here. This is the Han and Carbonite from 1985.
Nice.
Somewhere around $250 to $300.
Holy cow.
And he just slides right in there, and so I'm back.
like that.
It feels so good to be here.
we're like heroin addicts.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, I hear you, John.
Yeah.
Speaking of John, thank you for bringing that up, guys. Tomorrow
night.
Tomorrow
he's
night.
there.
Yeah,
So,
Yes.
and look,
that's why I've been listening to Heart of the Jedi.
awesome. All right, so
Oh yeah, Coach,
so-
you didn't respond to my DM, by the way. You might want to read it.
Bro, I have a string of DMs. I saw yours. I didn't read it yet.
You might want to read it.
Oh, well, let me go ahead.
Oh,
It's like a nudie pic or something. Like,
Wow.
What the hell have y'all been doing since I've been gone?
Refers me by
it
my
doesn't
size
sound like
to
Coach
you.
is on
I walked
coffee.
into like my nipples are hard, and this is what keeps our buttholes tight, man. Oh.
I'm gonna say,
X-Wing, we didn't have you here to keep us under control, man. So
Coach switched from coffee to.
You're gonna make me hit the
hard
purple
liquor.
button. Do you want me to hit the purple button?
the hangar bay is full of drunks right now.
Ow.
Ask Daryl what's in the green room.
Yeah.
Hookers, baby. We got hookers in the green room.
Oh,
And they're all dressed like Slave Leia.
Hey, now we're talking.
There we go.
I responded, X-Wing. I
I
responded.
need to find
Yeah,
my
I see it.
autographed picture of Slave Leia. I'm pretty sure it's in a storage unit somewhere.
Wait a minute. You have an autographed picture of Slave Leia that Carrie Fisher signed?
Yeah, my parents got it for me for Christmas back in 2016.
Hey,
Good parenting right there.
I'm jealous.
Carrie
Oh,
and
man.
Harrison are the two that I don't have.
So I used
Yeah, but
to
you
have,
can still get Harrison.
You can.
Yeah.
But now no more carry.
He doesn't even
unfortunately.
like Star Wars.
Yeah, I know.
But-
I picture Harrison Ford signing one of his things like "Get off my lawn, Harrison Ford."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would
The
love
real
that.
Gran
exactly
Torino
what
kind
it
of feel to that autograph.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
guess
saw
I
a
might as
picture of him
well
now as just a grumpy Clint Eastwood type.
All right.
read
While
everybody's
I'm
cats.
here with everybody, I do actually have a question.
Ooh. Okay.
And
We have an
know-
answer
I know
or
that for
lie?
I would ask it tomorrow normally, but with having our guest on, I'll put it on the back burner. But I want to just get a quick feel. What is everybody's thoughts on Visions?
Oh, I'm so
I don't
psyched.
know. I never would have expected you to ask that question.
Oh, really?
All people.
Where is Phil McCracken when we need him?
Yeah. Dude,
Coach,
I can send him a
Starblazers.
DM if you want him in here.
Who?
It's been said, Star Blazers.
Oh,
You know you're never gonna get.
I actually thought about that
monkey off
today.
your back until you
I was
actually
like,
do
I
it.
don't have anything to do tonight. I'm gonna lay on the couch and I'm gonna watch a freaking episode of Star Blazers to get Phil
There
off
you
my
go.
I just
Let's do
go with the movie, Space Battleship Yamato.
Yeah.
Just go with
Is
the movie.
that good though? Having never seen.
Yes. Yeah,
It'll
you
be a
don't have
lot
to see
quicker.
the anime before you watch the movie.
Do you know what
It's almost
happened to
the
the
same
battleship Yamamoto? It didn't fare too well.
There you go,
in the-
Coach.
in the
Hey, no
Pacific.
spoilers.
there we go.
Yeah, they
All right. So is it
they
on
run
YouTube?
into issues.
Daryl?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Ace Battleship. Oh, dang,
Yamato.
it popped up.
Does it go,
2010.
does it go to the battle
Yeah,
of
the-
Midway?
Yeah,
No,
it's
the
on
one on
2010.
YouTube. The one on YouTube
Yes.
is the English dub.
Yeah, it's 2010,
Oh, I've never even heard of this.
and it's so good.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of those old series that you can either watch in full with subtitles, a stripped down English dub, or a quick down and
stripped down.
dirty movie that may or may not be all that. But you've got choices. But yeah,
Well, like I
if
said, the
you've got
YouTube
time-
version, I looked it up, and it's the English dubbed version, which I have a copy of. But I've also got the copy with the English subtitles where they're speaking in Japanese.
I just got the first Star Wars comic that I'm actually going to read.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you have to pull it out of the plastic first?
One of my guys sent it to me.
That's
It was
awesome.
like, I think it's more of a graphic novel than a comic. Speaking of
looks nice.
which, hey, Coach, you would be so proud of me today. You would be proud of me.
I'm always proud of you.
There was a comics lot on Mercari that was a brand new listing, and it was issues 4 through 27 for $250, and I got him all the way down to 198, and then he canceled.
Oh,
Oh man.
What I meant to say is you would be super unproud of me because I couldn't close the sale.
no, it's not your fault. Anything
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah,
All you could do is, the
I
best you
wanted
can.
it, but I didn't want it for that price. And so
Look,
sometimes you
if
have to
you-
go through the battle where it's like, if you're okay at that price, you have to fight your inner like nerd to
What's
not pay too
crazy
much.
is like it wasn't too long ago where you could buy the entire run of Star Wars Marvel, and it was somewhere around $350.
Yeah,
And now it's like super crazy ridiculous.
dude, it's like for like 4 of them, it's like 80, 90, 120
The
bucks.
same thing happened to Transformers and G.I. Joe. And truth be told, I want the full run of Star Wars and Transformers. And I'm going to tell y'all, man. So X-Wing sent me the Marvel number 100 that we did in a giveaway. Well, when he sent it to me, I didn't know it was for a giveaway. So I like walked into the living room and I was like, I looked at my wife. I said, "Look what I got! It's Star Wars number 100. One of our people just sent this to me." And I put it in the back. And then a couple days later, X-Men goes, "Did the comic come in?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. Thank you so much." And he goes, "All right, well, let's do it for the giveaway tonight." And I'm like, "Dang." It's okay. It's, I love it. It's better. It's better than when we do a giveaway.
Bro.
But still, I wasn't. People have sent us so much stuff. That's why we had to. That's how we had to stop people sending us stuff for giveaways. It was too much, and I was getting confused, man.
Yeah, what's mine and what do I give away?
Yeah, I was getting confused. People were sending it to Nick, me. Who sent that?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got it. I mean, it's just whoa. That's a lot of work.
The deal just
And
closed.
You never heard. Nice. You never heard from that guy that won the giveaway the other night, did you? You still never heard anything? Okay.
No, I didn't know.
Well, I might. You know the Dynamic Discs Dymax thing they got going on?
Yeah.
I was thinking if he doesn't claim that, I'll use that money and I'll get you something fun.
Oh my gosh! Don't do that for me.
So,
please don't.
I was thinking like an Echo Base Network Dymax you can put in the background.
Oh.
Hey, Coach, can I get your advice really quick? I'm sorry, I don't mean to take this over, but
yeah, think about something else when you're doing it, and you'll last longer.
That means two things.
Is that dessert? Is that like a no?
I don't know, but I'll drink to that.
Technically,
I like
we're
to
not
look
on
at my
Echo Base,
hand. I'm
so
like,
those rules don't apply.
So, Coach, the second one I was in was 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 32, 35, 37, 38, 45, and 52.
Buy it.
For 183.
Oh, yeah.
Purchase.
Because you could always resell that and make profit.
I want to stick them on my wall.
Yeah.
I didn't need to eat anyway.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
No, when we finally get a settle on a place, or if we, for whatever reason, don't end up selling this place, I got to start putting stuff on the wall. I turned on my camera, but my camera decided to go on me. So
I got it.
Yeah,
but we can still hear your lovely voice.
Oh yeah. I also had to switch microphones again, back to my temperamental one. That other one, I sounded like I was talking on AM radio, and I said, "Nope, no more."
Oh,
Brandon, are you in the Discord? I couldn't find you.
Yeah, I don't go into Discord all that often. Discord kind of.
Well, see, I tried to message you through Twitter, but it says that you don't receive messages. I couldn't message you that way.
That's weird. That's really weird because almost everybody tweets me stuff now and then.
When I tried to send the message for the address, it said, this person cannot receive messages or does not accept messages.
Let me double check my settings real quick.
And that's when, Nick got a hold of me and said that you were trying to get a hold, and I told him back, I know he has, but, I can't find him in the Discord, and I sent him the screenshot that showed, Galgo 13 does not accept messages, so I gave my address to Nick and told him to send it to you.
That's what I wanted to make sure of, is what Nick sent to me is indeed correct. So now that I know, I am going to go to the UPS store tomorrow and hope I don't get completely and utterly blasted for shipping to the country into Canada.
Into Canada?
Solonic won one of the giveaways that I got.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm in Texarkana, Texas.
Yeah. It won't be terrible to get it to you, but to go to Canada, I have no idea what to expect.
Solonic is such a good dude. Honestly,
yeah. I got to do the same thing with.
And he's got good merch.
Because
oh my god, I feel like I have to go get mine now.
Yeah,
this was totally unintentional.
The Tony guy that won. The Tony guy that won the Funko Pop, he's in Canada also, and I haven't been able to get out to the post office yet to mail it because of work and Bible school straight after work. So yeah, hopefully there's no big charge that I have to pay for shipping out the country.
Wouldn't think so, because
it's too bad.
It's still continental.
Yeah,
but with the way things are in this day and age, who knows?
That's beautiful.
There's so much.
What's that?
That's a Django Fett Funko
gold
Pop.
Django Fett.
Ooh,
wow! I get
Absolutely
this.
Beautiful.
Someone I work with got it for me as a gift, and I haven't taken it out of the box.
No way! I wouldn't take it out of the box. That's one of those you don't take out of the box.
Yeah. But we did get two winners early. Oh, after X-Wing left, we did get a second winner for the giveaway tonight. So Felix got Coach Felix got Plo Koon.
Let's go, Felix.
Nice 2005 figure, and Darth Mandalorian Got the widescreen edition VHS original trilogy collection.
That's awesome. Is that still sealed?
No,
That's what everybody says.
It's open, but I've kept very good care
Yeah,
of it.
that's
They
all
are
you can
watched, but they are loved.
There you go.
Well, I mean, when I bought my new cell phone, I went and sold my other cell phone. Now, my other cell phone was 8 years old. And when I sold it, and the guy's looking at it, he goes, "This isn't 8 years old." Yeah, it is. No, this looks brand new. No, I just take care of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty touchy about my stuff. I have to get after my girls every now and then because they're so nonchalant about $150 headphones. Just stringing it.
Not to be outdone by Daryl.
Oh, look at this! Now, which saber is that, X-Wing?
There we go.
This is it's a Profi that Crimson Dawn did. Yeah.
Nice.
I still gotta
get
more.
Yeah, those said that. Said.
Nice.
I don't know what that was. I don't even know what that noise
probe
was. I've
droid?
never heard that.
That was the probe droid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
it's a
Hot.
probe droid font. Yeah, you turn it on and it's like
Yeah,
wah, wah,
said
wah,
that.
wah, 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 wah.
Love it.
It's cool.
Oh man!
Oh,
If I
boy.
start collecting toys again, I can hear it already.
See
I
all
feel
my
like
toys.
I'm an enabler.
You are an enabler,
Yeah,
but you know
Connor-
what? That's okay.
Connor Fuller sent me this a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Ooh.
And I'm like, hell yeah! And
That's
this
nice.
came with
That's
it.
a good condition right there.
Oh no!
Oh,
Adam
not
Akbar
anymore.
just fell.
I've been sending
It's a
out.
trap.
I've been sending out a vintage collection figure every week for the past like 6 weeks.
Oh, Din Djarin.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice piece.
By the way, since X-Wing showed his, here's mine.
Ooh.
I'm not going to cut it on because my grandmother's sleeping in the next room. But yeah.
Yo, what up, Tron, dude?
Ron
What's
is
up? What are you
in
doing
the
up so late?
house.
Tron!
There
He
he
was
is.
on
hear
Twitch
you.
earlier. I
Didn't
was
hear
watching
it
him play
again,
some
man.
Final Fantasy.
There he is.
Golgo, you got to get some posters.
Yeah, he's been
behind
making his way
I
around our
know.
streams.
I know I got to get some stuff. The
All right,
problem
guys.
is,
I'm
as
sorry.
I said, I'm trying to sell the house. I can't
Oh,
do
yeah.
that at the moment.
you.
Right.
I
So once-
take these down after every time I film something.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Because this is my dining room table, and my wife doesn't want she's like, we don't worship Star Wars, and she's
That's
right.
the only thing that
That's-
I have on my wall right now, a poster of the original Return of the Jedi
There you go.
boxwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I box up all of these after every stream.
Yeah.
There
Can I
we
So
go.
see, that's why I got the green screen. I can put anything up I want.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Can I pose a question to the panel?
Yeah.
So we've canonized now Tantus and Wayland.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to canonize Luke and Sabayoth?
I would say yes.
Or are they going to pick and choose parts of it?
I think it's
they'll
going to
pick
be
and
piecemeal.
choose.
Yeah, I think
I would
that's-
bet pick and choose.
Mhm.
Pick and choose. So
I
no
want
Luke.
Sabayoth. Maybe.
If we get, so I was thinking about this, like when you were talking about this the other night, X-Wing. So with the possibility of Luke, of the fake Luke, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, oh, what if, and myself included, it was like, what if that's the Luke that we see in the sequel trilogy? But I started thinking about it more. And if that is the fake Luke, if that's the clone Luke in the sequel trilogy, the question becomes, where is Luke? And my thought is, he's captured somewhere, held
Yes.
against his will, and experiments are happening on him.
That's Harry
Darth-
Potter, 100%. You're
Hey,
talking
Darth,
about
quick.
the professor that was inside the chest of 1,000 chests
Yeah, yeah.
laying in the bottom. Now,
Yeah.
I don't see that. That's a cop-out. I don't like that. For storytelling purposes, I don't like that.
I
But
agree
it-
that it's a cop-out, but I feel like it might be the only way to make it work.
It doesn't explain Yoda. Yoda would know that that's not Luke.
That's the thing. He sits with Yoda. There's a lot of things that if they are going to lead into the sequel trilogy, which I really think they're going to, because why would they get rid of all that? And but that's not to say that we can't have years of really great Star Wars built up in between.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people are upset, though, is like, okay, well, if the road ends there, what does it all matter? But I don't know. I'm so torn with it because I hate what happened to Luke. I hate how he was treated.
Yes.
Well, you and everybody else
You're
that has a
among friends here.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, this is
Let's go.
Luke,
Yeah,
right? I had
that's
to wear
right.
this.
Can we see
man.
the
I had-
back of your shirt? Can we see
Hell
the-
5 more days, guys. 5 more days.
Yeah, let's
There
get
it
it. Let's get it.
Yeah.
I love this shirt.
Hey,
Thank you.
Matcave, real quick, is it okay if I give Tron the link to join us?
Please, by all means.
All right.
He fights for the users.
He always fights
That's
for
right.
users.
So my thought is, because they're not going to retcon it, we know we're not going to. I equate Disney to the American government. They're never going to say that they did something wrong. And they're not going to go back and retroactively try to fix it. They're just going to stick with it and then try to explain it away. So my thought is they literally developed this universe building up to the sequel trilogy in such an amazing way. And I had to be convinced of this by Star Wars obsession. I had to be convinced that they would make Luke's situation so desperate that he had no other choice than to run.
That's what I agree. It has to end up building to something that's so traumatic that it breaks Luke.
I would
that is
still
a
hate this
broken man.
sequel.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Didn't they already do this in The Last Jedi by showing, Luke try and kill Ben
Not
Solo
enough, dude.
and then
No,
Ben?
that's not enough to break him, and neither
Yeah.
would the
You
destruction
ain't gonna
of the
tell
Academy.
me 50 years of storytelling ends with one guy being like, well, I thought he was gonna be bad, and so I did a thing.
To that
Yeah,
scene, in
Fair enough.
one of my old videos, I went on a rant and I broke it up into clips. But to that scene, I'll quote myself and I'll say, somebody wrote that, and then they said they're going to put it in the movie, and then they put it in the movie.
See, and that's still even.
That's a problem.
I mean, Anakin's turn is more believable because it was his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Luke's turning just because the Academy was destroyed by, a guy who turned doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No.
Yeah.
I got something.
Yeah,
Doesn't make a
his
lick.
nephew turns and it's like, the Jedi are all wrong. Everything's wrong.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Yeah, and that's when Yoda should have showed up and went,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
And that's
So
what he should have
probably-
done.
He should have
That would've made
smacked him
a lot more
harder.
sense.
Yeah.
So probably none of you guys saw this video, but the first Star Wars video I ever made before I had a show, it was just me sitting in my car, was how Mara Jade could save Star Wars. And
I did
in
watch
it-
that video.
Okay, sweet. Then you know what I'm about to say. Because I had a theory that if they, in the upcoming shows and whatever, bring in Mara Jade as Luke's wife, that could be his Shmi Skywalker, right? If he really cares about Mara Jade, we all agree that they're really close. And he starts getting plagued by these visions. We could argue that it's Palpatine in the background because he's really not dead or whatever, but he gets these visions of Mara Jade dying, and he has to try to convince himself that it's the dark side trying to creep in, but they become more and more vivid, more realistic, and eventually he can't tell what's real and what's vision, and he's just so distraught. And Ben Solo is watching all this happen to his master and seeing him slip into the dark side until eventually he's convinced that Ben Solo is going to kill Mara Jade, right? That's his vision, is that Ben Solo is going to kill Mara Jade. And then he sees those traits in Ben Solo turning to the dark side. And in a snap moment, he can't tell if it's a vision or not. He goes to kill Ben Solo, realizes that it's not a vision, this is real, and he's actually turning to the dark side, and he thinks, what is going on with me? Ben Solo goes crazy and sacks the new Jedi Temple, and in an accident, Mara Jade dies. Now Luke is so distraught because his turning to the dark side caused Ben to turn to the dark side, which caused the death of his own wife. He blames himself, and he runs away to Octu. to the island.
Damn,
I still
that's
don't.
good.
I love everything about that. I still don't see Luke running away to Octo.
Yeah.
Even if he blames himself for the death of his
I
wife.
do, but not for that length of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see him wanting to get
I
away
agree.
immediately, but I can
it would
see
at
him
least-
coming to a realization and coming back.
Right, but it would at least make the reasoning for his running away
Yes,
plausible.
it would. Yes, it would.
I agree
I'll
with the
give this
length of time.
theory.
I know
I'll
for a
give this
fact,
theory
though,
one
we're going to
point
get the
credit.
Asala Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give.
I
I'll
always
give this
called
theory
him the
1 point.
Isla Mari because I always listen to the Mark Thompson books, and they always called him Isla Mari.
Isla Mari.
Isla Mari.
What were you saying,
I
Paul?
just call him Asala Murray. Sorry,
I
go
was
ahead,
gonna
Paul.
say, it's fine. I was gonna say I'll give Timothy's theory 1 point of credit because back when it was just the Force Awakens that we had, and everyone was, of course, theorizing what was going to happen next in The Last Jedi, one of the theories that was mentioned was that Luke Skywalker could have been standing over someone's grave.
Yes,
as-
that's.
And
as
I thought it was
remember
Mara
that.
Jade.
was walking up to it. That could very well maybe be Mara Jade.
Yeah, and I'm going to redo
So-
that video. I'm going to put it up again
Maybe.
because it's buried so far
Yeah,
back in
repost
my
it, man.
videos. I'm
Absolutely.
going to remake it. as an
Yeah,
actual
somebody teach me
copy
on that
Corban.
because I don't remember that.
My only issue with
Okay.
all of it
I'll send you the link.
is it's
Yeah.
still the Last Jedi, and it still leads into the other. I have to hold on to hope. I know Coach is big on the hope. We got to hold on to the hope that
Rebellions
they're
are
going
built
to
on
do
hope.
something like the World Between Worlds and
Yeah.
just completely just flush this whole entire 3-movie, whatever you want to call it, down the crap or down the memory hole, or just let the
Never gonna
blue-haired
happen,
weirdo
dude.
brigade
Yeah.
keep it.
Yeah.
Well, we can keep the real stuff that's coming from the Mandalorian series and/or potentially other things.
And
that
that's
can
what I
be
said
done by-
in that video. That's what I said in that video is Disney's never going to do this. They're never going to swallow their pride. They're too big of a corporation to do that. And that's what I would prefer. They're never going to do it. But to hold on to the sequel trilogy, this is the only way I can see that makes sense in my mind for Luke to run away in the first place.
Well, there was also now it's a throwaway line because of Last Jedi, but so Force Awakens was full of plot points to build off of that never happened.
Yeah.
The biggest one being Maz saying that's a story for another time. And then,
Basically, the whole movie was just
yeah.
disregarded in the second
But-
movie. So yeah, we get you.
Han, when he's talking to Finn and Rey, mentions that Luke went off. He says something along the lines of he went off to find like the first Jedi temple. And that piqued my interest. Like my brain almost exploded. I was like, we're going to see an ancient Jedi temple. I was like, this is insane. And then that ending of Force Awakens with Luke on the cliff and everything. And I thought, like Paul was saying, that was a gravestone right there. I thought immediately came to mind.
They got
was
us
Mara
good,
Jade,
didn't
right? They got us so good. But that line just got overshadowed by everything else. It was just like, well, they make no mention of a temple anywhere on Octu. And that's what I wanted to see.
Anything.
Yeah.
But,
Can I make an analogy?
yeah, sure.
And I'll see if you guys will latch onto this, but I feel like it's a good analogy. So,
should I get a beer or soda? What do we need for this?
this is going to be a beer analogy for sure. Okay, so here's my thought. We all went to the same restaurant when we were growing up. We loved that restaurant. They serve us spaghetti, and we love this spaghetti. Okay,
Yeah.
a chain restaurant comes in and buys the restaurant. Now it's a buffet. And we see all this different stuff. The spaghetti's changed a little bit. Kind of tastes like spaghetti, but it's not the spaghetti that we know. You know what I mean? Something feels a little different. And then they say, hey, everybody, come back on Friday. We're going to serve you the spaghetti that you love. And we all come back. We taste the spaghetti, and we absolutely love it. We love it. We love the spaghetti. We're all hyped. We say, our restaurant's back. But at the same time, there is a buffet that's serving all kinds of different stuff, but our little bit of spaghetti is still on that buffet. I feel like that's where we are as Star Wars fans. And now we have to go to the buffet and we got to share the restaurant with everybody who's like loving the kale salad, and everybody's loving the new quinoa cakes and the chia seed gum and all this different stuff that this new chain restaurant is serving. But there's a chef in the back room who's still going to make that spaghetti. And we're going to keep coming back for that little bit of spaghetti. And us as the older, I say older, I'm only 30 years old. The older fans are going to keep coming back for that spaghetti, and that spaghetti is always going to be there. But we have to realize that this chain restaurant is just going to make all kinds of different dishes for all kinds of different people. And the vegans are going to be happy, and the vegetarians are going to be happy, and they're all going to get their dishes at this buffet. And we just have to focus on that spaghetti that we loved.
Head canon is the best canon.
Spaghetti.
Is that a decent analogy? I feel like that's
that's perfect.
I'm
Head
so
canon is the
hungry
best
right
canon.
No shit. Hey guys, I got to bounce.
Daryl.
Thank Matt. Congratulations,
See you,
buddy.
Daryl.
Thank you, my
Yes,
friend.
sir.
Thank you so
Well
much for
deserved.
coming.
Absolutely, man. Wouldn't have missed it. Love you guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.
I got to bounce. Remember, hashtag bring Sam home.
Absolutely.
There you go. See you later, Daryl.
There we go.
Y'all take it easy.
See you,
Real
Daryl.
quick, X-Wing, since you brought this up, spaghetti is indeed better than tacos. Mexican Iron Man. If you ever watched this.
Blasphemer. And
Got a
I'm
question
Italian.
for you, Coach.
Pasta in general.
I'm still
I'm
ringside
I'm
announcer for that
Italian,
fight.
and tacos are better than spaghetti. Come on.
Or is it
Come on, man.
Hey, yo.
Is it you or Nick that's taking care of the Blu-rays?
Not me.
Okay. Because I saw he just
Look at
posted
Coach
something
right now,
about
he's
needing 13 more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to Venmo Nick
Love
and
it.
I can't find him.
So
That's because
Nick-
it's PayPal.
So when Nick came to me with this idea, I was like, so how many do you have to pre-sale before you can order? And he's like, 67 or something like that. And I'm like, put out a poll and see how many people will say they will pre-order. Just get a feel. And like 400 people said they would, you know?
Yeah. It's,
And then we
I
don't
did
have
yesterday.
we don't have enough right now.
Oh.
And I told Nick then, I said, he's like, oh, we got it. 400 people. I'm like, dude, when it actually comes time to send the money, them 400 people are going to disappear. And I'm
I
like,
want 2 copies.
I was like, I don't want.
well, see, I paid him for 2 copies.
Yeah.
And
See?
I gave him the address and said, send me one, use the other one as a giveaway. But I sent them for 2 copies.
Hey, bring
That's
in
awesome,
Tron.
man. Well, we'll
Oh,
get
is he
it
there?
done.
There he is. I'm sorry. I didn't see him.
Tron!
Hey, buddy.
There's a sip for you.
I totally left him
My
hanging.
brother.
My bad, buddy.
Now it's the real party.
I got mine paid for fine.
You never answered my Avatar question in the stream the other day, by the way. So
We could talk Avatar.
I want to hear the answer.
Fight for the users.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Love this
That
guy.
was Tron.
I was watching him rocking some Final Fantasy earlier. I was like, man, this game looks cool. I gotta get in
All right.
this.
So who's playing Diablo with me on September 23rd?
Dude,
Not
Diablo's
me.
gonna be so good. What's with this stuff?
What
Again,
is wrong
For the
with you?
same reason I
Look,
won't
look,
watch.
It's just like
the
I'm
other
teaching
movie.
class right now. Well, class, I didn't say who's not playing. I said who's playing. Okay.
Fair enough.
I'll watch you.
I understand
I'll
your reason.
watch,
It's all-
100%.
it's-
I don't know if I want to live stream it.
Too
Like
personal.
somebody
not?
will. Somebody will. I'm like, that's how much I like the game. I don't want to be sidetracked into anything else.
100%. I'm feeling
just
that way
fucking
about
enjoy
that.
it.
My new
Yeah.
spooky game. I do Spooky Saturday streams. Like I
Love
don't
that.
want to do it live because I'm afraid I'm gonna like poop my pants
Yeah.
on live stream. And it's like
You're
I
gonna,
don't want
you're,
to do
you're gonna
that.
pull an ass.
I don't want to
You're
do
gonna
that.
Get super scared and go. "Ah!"
You and your ghost that never showed up.
I get a jump scare and it's like that was a technical difficulty. StreamYard is having some issues.
I don't know. I tried doing the game streaming thing years ago, and I don't know. There's a certain term that I'm looking for, but of course my brain is deciding to shut down now. So It's fun, but it's not for me.
Embarrassment?
Well,
'Twas the term thou might have been looking for.
no, I don't think it was embarrassment because it was just all video game footage that I captured with the NVIDIA capture system on my video card.
Live, so
Yeah.
embarrassment's probably a better word for me.
But it could be fun. And actually,
I try to play stuff on the live stream that I've played a bunch before so that I can kind of multitask and focus on multiple things.
So you can flex.
Yeah.
I just want to say right now.
sorry.
Go ahead, X-Wing. Go ahead. You're on your thoughts.
Did anybody see me try to play freaking Shadows of the Empire on the computer? It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Because
that's because it's an old game.
Apparently, they changed the landscape. Like, instead of actually walking through Beggar's Canyon, you're ice skating. And so on those little tiny passages where you have to walk through, it doesn't matter if you're walking at the wall, you just like walk off of the cliff. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that again. So much for vintage gaming from X-Wing. Let's try something else. How about Spooky Saturdays? Let's
There you go.
We've done that. Everybody was on my butt about playing that Jedi whatever game that was.
All in Order? Play it,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Play
somebody bought it for me. I don't even remember who it was. Thank you, whoever bought that for me.
Did you suck at it and that's why you're mad?
No. I don't suck at games. I'm pretty good. But
I believe you.
We totally believe you, Coach.
I was
You just
gonna
didn't
say
vibe with it.
it's just not my kind of game. Like, and see, I'm not a gamer anymore. I'm out of that world.
Did somebody just say I scream like a girly man?
I have to
No,
really
I
want to
didn't.
play it, like Diablo 2 and the new Zelda when it comes out, Breath of the Wild 2. I'm 100% getting that and playing that all the time. But other stuff, it's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Green Lantern, do you also play a nice Destiny? I'd be interested in that.
Never played Destiny.
You're my density.
Neither have I.
Justin tried to get me to play it for a while, and I don't think it was my speed.
The massively multiplayer stuff just doesn't appeal to me anymore.
Yeah, I like a story. I want to play a story.
Same.
If I was going to do anything again, I found a new Wabbajack installation for Skyrim Special Edition that looked extremely, extremely difficult.
Speaking
but probably
of
if I do it,
Skyrim-
I'll probably start swearing up a storm, and that's.
Yes, give us the content.
Speaking of Skyrim, what do you guys think of the fact that for the 10th year anniversary, Bethesda is once again re-releasing Skyrim on the new generations and doing a upgrade for anyone that already owns the special edition version?
I think I remember playing that game when I was like 14, and I'm 30. So
No, Skyrim's
Like I said-
it's almost 10. Why not?
Like I said, that game was my quarantine, and I've played it so much to the point that I'm sick of it, and yet I still somehow want to play it.
Well, as I said, if you can play it on the computer and you've got a decent enough system, you can mod it to the point of wanting to crash your system.
I already do that.
No, that's good. Well, here's what I'll say: going from a 32-bit engine to a 64-bit, there even though the base part of the game, the actual game code, is over 20 years old, it's very versatile. So it doesn't surprise me that they would once again do another update, re-update the code to newer 64-bit x86 processors, and hopefully maybe actually do some Well, VR would make me sick. I can't.
Golgo is speaking program, and Tron and I are just over here as users. Like, what?
Basically, the original game.
End of line.
When it was made, it was designed to work on a 32-bit system.
Love you, brother.
So, more like an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and at the computer at the time, Windows XP was still the most predominant, just barely switching over to Windows 7 64-bit coding. So it had memory limitations, graphical memory limitations, all those things. They put out the special edition. They switch it to a 64-bit code. You can basically go up to terabyte of RAM if you needed to, and it can support graphics cards, with 16 plus gigs of a frame buffer.
The what?
Basically, you won't run out of. You can't throw enough at it. And from my experience running the game modded, it itself will take up over 16 gigs. So I had to bump it up to 32 to get it to actually play smoothly.
I was gonna say, Coach, do we just want to take the stream over and talk some collectibles for a little bit, or?
Before you guys do that, before you guys do that, if it's all right, Matt, I'd like to do one more song, and then I'm gonna head out. Okay?
Yeah,
right.
man.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's got the right two characters.
Hold on one second. Oh, love this.
Dude, I played Resident Evil Village a while back. Don't know if I was streaming it on YouTube, but whenever I was at the part where they had a baby monster, it scared the living hell out of me.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That is the most terrifying moment in that game. And I'm going to be replaying it soon on a stream, and I am terrified to get back to that part. Because between that baby thing and the dolls, I was like, ah!
What game was it?
Resident Evil 8 Village.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's.
I was never a Resident Evil guy, but the
It's
more
nightmare
people talk
fuel.
about it,
Nick
Pure nightmare
rented
fuel.
that game. This is how stupid we were. Nick rented that game when the first Resident Evil when it came out on
man.
PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how old we are. 15 maybe. That was 25,
Would
26
have been
years ago.
97.
Okay, well, all right. So we were 17.
Yep.
So he rented the game, and I literally sat in the floor, never played it, and I watched him play the entire game.
Yeah.
He went all the way through it and beat it.
It's so good.
Which that's how Nick is. Nick, I can't do that. I got to walk away. I got to take a break.
Nick doesn't care.
Nick
He's like, that was
goes
dumb.
all the way through it.
I'll tell you this: trying to play that game with two younger brothers, annoying the crap out of me, getting to the point where getting past that first jump scare and then going a little further into the game and running into the plant that ultimately ended up killing me. And of course, I didn't save, so I was like, "Screw it, I'm out. No more."
I'll tell you what scared me the most in a game was the original Diablo, the butcher's voice.
Yes.
Where he goes, fresh meat. And it's the first time I ever heard it. Oh my God.
What?
I'm in a dark room at home. I'm
I remember
16, and it scared the crap out of me.
Oh,
and then he absolutely chopped me to pieces.
Coach is like, I didn't like these under anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need those.
And there was another game that scared the crap out of me. It was called Fear. It was a first-person
Yes,
shooter.
I remember that.
Too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That little girl.
Oh my gosh, the visions of that little girl.
Terrifying.
All right, let's go.
Did you
Paul.
ever play Outlast?
Oh, we'll jump into that in a second. I'm gonna give Paul the floor here because I always
Hey,
love
Paulie.
a performance
I'm ready
here.
for some
So,
hockey.
Paul, I'm gonna bring you forward here because I learned how to do that today.
Nice.
All right, so I thought real quick before I go. Again, congratulations, Matcave, on
Thank you.
surpassing 100 subs. And so yeah, I'm gonna close out the stream by doing my original song about Order 66 called "Lonesome Life."
Rock and roll.
As I wake up, I remember all the lives that fell that day. Since the moment the order sounded, my old life has gone away. In this exile, I've been living, daring not to show my face, but the time for hiding's past now. The call to action I must embrace. A lonesome life for a Jedi, an age of darkness for us all. But with the Force as my ally, I'll play my part in evil's fall. I still see it in my sleeping. I still see when I'm awake all the clones they turned against us, all loyalty they would forsake. I often wonder how we missed it, that we were pawns in the Chancellor's game. Perhaps tradition, it was a hindrance, and our pride, it was to blame. A lonesome life for a Jedi, an age of darkness for us all. With the Force as my ally, I'll play my part in evil's fall. I now go to my last battle, knowing well I won't return, but I know that it's all worth it just to see the Empire burn. Are there others, survivors like me, deep in my heart? I feel them near, and those departed, they stand beside me. Their battle cries ring loud and clear. A lonesome life for a Jedi, an age of darkness for us all. But with the Force as my ally, I'll play my part in evil's fall. I'll play my part in evil's fall. I'll play my part in evil's fall.
Well done,
Excellent
sir.
as always.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you.
Love
So
it.
yeah, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. So, like I said again, Matcave, congratulations on hitting and surpassing 100. And as always, guys, you can find me as it says here in my name, the Star Wars guys. Yeah, we got a live stream coming up Sunday. Hopefully you guys are there to watch it. A couple people on this panel I invited to be part of that. We're going to have a very good discussion on what Star Wars means to each of us. And then Tuesday Night Trek, that's myself and GoGo13 over there, and the Nerdporial Life Form. We're going to be talking Star Trek, the original series, Season 2, Episodes 1 through 10. And at some point, I don't know for sure when this is going to be, because I'm waiting to hear back from either Mexican Iron Man or the man himself. But Mexican Iron Man was able to arrange it to where sometime very soon I'll be appearing on Doomcock's channel. So
nice.
So I'll stay tuned for more info on that.
Cool
stuff, brother.
Yeah, very cool, man.
So yeah, good night, guys, and you guys enjoy the rest of the stream. And just remember, the Force is family.
See you, Paul. Thank you so much, Paul.
Killer.
Man, that's awesome. Nice.
You want to talk about like one of the nicest people in the world that just deserves everything that's coming his way.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them.
Tell him, man.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
No, he ain't. He's on here dropping bad words.
Yeah.
He did.
He did. He had
Forgot
that
about
moment.
that. All right. All right. He deserves nothing.
When that happened, I couldn't believe it.
He
like,
dropped
my
the
dream?
F-bomb on your stream, man.
You
You remember? I'm like immediately demonetized.
I mean, he was in the Navy.
Silence. Users, Tron is trying to speak.
I really need to take a few nights off and finish my Doom Eternal playthrough for my YouTube.
Heck yeah.
I haven't played that game yet. I want
Oh,
to.
the new Doom is so good. It's like, you know what makes it so good is that they didn't slow it down. You remember how fast Doom is? Where you're just all over the place and all these things are coming at you? The new Doom is that fast. Probably faster.
Yeah, it's faster. You got to be.
Call of Duty Outbreak
be
is like that. Fat
Yeah.
Steven Seagal's been streaming that last couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good survival horror and slow-paced stuff like that, but when it's fast like that, it's like just as scary because all these things are coming at you like just, oh man, really good game.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I've been catching more.
They
and more
are fun
Tron
games,
stream.
but man, they can give you a headache if you're not careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have Doom in VR also, and that's tough to play for a long period of time. My son does great with VR. It never phases him. But the one that I can play for long, which I'm so happy this is the one, is the VR mission on EA's first Battlefront, where you hop into the cockpit of the X-Wing and go.
But
yes, sir, you. I play X-Wing in VR.
At least
Boy, that can be taken a number of ways.
So on my continuing campaign for my Friday, if I have a little bit of time, Matcave, congratulations.
Thank you
on your 100, bro.
Yes,
it's awesome, dude. This is a huge milestone for you, and like I said, with a million more on the way. You're you're doing great stuff. You're making amazing content. I'm happy I could be here to be a part of this.
Exactly.
I hope we remain friends as you grow, as I grow, as we all grow. This is beautiful, man. This is sick.
Yeah.
I'm
so
that's why I came back.
I love it, dude. The fact that you showed back up, man, that's awesome, dude.
Well, of course, man. Yeah,
I love every one of you guys. Everything that everybody's doing on their channels. It's just this community came together like no other, and it's just incredible. The fact that we can all be in this and support each other and just all, it's not like there's no competition. It's like it's no like, oh, I'm gonna do better than you, and everything like. I love talking about stuff with people, and it's like, oh, I have an idea for something. Oh, wait, but you do that video. You go do that. I want to hear you talk about this. Like, it's just, dude, it's so awesome, man.
It is, yeah. And dude, a rising tide floats all ships. Who said that? Was that you, Timothy? There we go.
Me.
Yeah.
Especially if we're jumping on each other's live streams and stuff.
Yeah.
Just
and
keep
so
doing this. We're all gonna
just
grow.
to like get all the way to the end of it. I think really at the very beginning, where it really all comes from, is Coach and Nick and everything they do when they literally created an entire community of Star Wars fans who can all prop each other up, as opposed to
totally by accident. We didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? That's awesome. And I'm having so much fun doing this with all of you guys and watching all of you grow. And selfishly, I'm having fun watching my subscribers grow.
Yes,
absolutely.
I love watching your channel
it's
grow,
a lot of
man.
fun.
It's awesome.
And it's, we're all here for each other. There is no competition. There is no underselling anybody. There is no setting anybody apart in cliques and all like high school groups where we make fun of other people. Yeah. We're all sitting at the same table. And that's what I love so much about the community that you have, Coffee, you have it, everything. We're all together in this, and we're all propping each other up. And this is the way forward in Star Wars.
Can I give you an analogy? Can I give you an analogy?
Oh my God.
We're kind of like the Spider-Man of Marvel Comics. There's Spider-Man 2099. There's Amazing, Spectacular. It just goes on and on. There just happens to be 37 of us. But we're
There
all...
you go. We're the multiverse Spider-Mans. I don't think it was as good as spaghetti,
Echo
but
Base.
I mean, what are you gonna do? No, but anywho,
I'll be coffeeed up tomorrow night, guys. I promise.
Nice.
I love all you guys. I mean, you know that.
Love you, man.
Ron, thank you so much for showing up for the stream. That's awesome. And if you had any doubt in your mind whether or not Coach was a nerd, he's in here with us right now. So enough said. Enough said.
Of course I'm a nerd.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Of course. I guess really more of what I was trying to say is thank you for being an awesome human and being in here with us, the small guys. And
oh gosh, I'm a small guy. We're just guys.
I don't know.
I can confirm.
20,000 subscribers.
Coach is
what
a guy.
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Wait,
can confirm.
honestly,
Coach is a
man, no.
guy.
Excuse me? How do you...
I was going to say, I'm not going to ask how he knows.
Well, we went in the woods when we were playing disc golf, and I proved it.
Got a little lost on hole 10.
Coach, thank you for being an awesome human being and supporting everybody, man.
I was going to say something. Oh, I can't remember.
As my mother used to say, it must have been a lie.
Well, anyways, I hope
I know you don't like to hear it, Coach, but you are the inspiration for a lot of these YouTubers.
It's the truth.
It is. It's the truth.
And I'm trying to, I mean, I don't have a big following, but I'm trying to totally follow in your footsteps and help everybody and do everything I can. So after this, I'm heading to another stream with Star Wars Real Talk. It was a guy who got screwed over by YouTube, and he made an awesome YouTube channel and got completely screwed over by YouTube, and they wouldn't monetize him. So now he has to restart again.
Who is it?
And Star Wars Real Talk. He had a channel, and he did everything they asked of him. But
his watch hours he's got 26,000 watch hours or something.
Yeah, no, he did great. And they completely screwed him. So he's like, I guess I'm going to start a new channel. And it's called Vader Rage Quits. So he's doing gaming. And so I'm going to head over there, try to boost him up,
for it.
Yeah.
Is that the name of his channel? Vader Rage Quits?
Users, Tom is trying to speak.
Yeah, I have a few levels out on a playlist, but I had to stop in 2020 due to health issues, but it's okay. Anyway, I just paid StreamYard so I can have Chillcast again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good stuff, man. Well, I'm going to be there, dude.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, I know you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Dance,
Tron,
monkey.
Tron,
Dance, monkey.
Tron, you watch your language. I heard what you said.
I don't know. I don't think anybody's topping Paul tonight on language.
Yeah, really.
I love you guys. I gotta go again.
See you, bro.
Actually,
I'm
thank
sorry,
you so
Matt,
much for coming,
again.
man.
Matt, I'm sorry for leaving again.
It's all good, man.
I'm sorry.
X-Wing, I
What's
hope
that?
you can make it tomorrow night with Ken Flint. We're doing pop-ins, and we have
I schedule my streams around your streams. I'm going to be there.
All right, good.
Yeah, if
So-
anyone's able to drop channel links in the chat, then let's do that.
All right,
Yeah,
guys. Love you all. Tron, good to see you again. Coach, always good to see you, man.
See
Go,
ya,
go.
brother.
Love you, buddy. John,
Good to see you.
I don't need to say anything. You already know how awesome you are. Timothy, I'll see you in the Discord, buddy. I love you. That mustache is just looking so perfect tonight.
I didn't touch it today.
So perfect.
I didn't touch it at all today.
all my students were talking.
I woke
about your
up like
mustache,
this.
Timothy.
You're like the Instagram girl. I just woke up. Mr. Matcave, again, congratulations, dude. I am
Thank you so much,
freaking
man.
proud of you. Just keep chugging. Keep chugging. Keep chugging. I know you're going to grow big.
I'm keeping going while it's fun, man. That's the whole idea is just have fun.
Just have fun, dude. Yeah, just have fun. All right, guys.
See ya.
I appreciate you. I love y'all. I got to go. Bye.
All right.
Yeah, Coach, I don't know if you saw it, but I posted a mustache tutorial earlier this morning.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but that guy X-Wing was wearing an Imperial hat.
Interesting.
I think he's.
Dude, we said that at the same time.
Nice.
Interesting. That's so funny.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier.
What did you say, Timothy? Before
Oh,
I said that?
I said I don't know if you saw, but I posted a mustache tutorial.
I did
Coffee
not
on
see
Colorbon
that.
this morning. It's me talking about the upcoming Star Wars releases and how excited I am for each one of them.
Yeah.
While showing you exactly what I do to do my stash.
Oh, that's cool.
And I haven't touched it in the last 2 days.
So all the kids were asking me at school about disc golf. They're like, "What is it? Show me." And I'm like, so I showed them some pros, and they're like, "We want to watch you." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I played your video. They're like,
That's so
"Oh,
funny.
look at that mustache! Who is that?" They were like, "So
That's so
excited."
funny. Oh, my mustache is longer than when we met, for sure. It's crazy. Matcave. What I was going to say earlier is I remember when you were gaming and I saw like where it says the number of people watching the stream and it didn't say anything. I was like, oh man, I'll just jump in to like say hi or whatever, make it feel better. And then I don't even remember what you were playing. It was Resident Evil, I think.
It might have been. Yeah, I think
and
so.
I was going to get Taco Bell. And I was like, oh yeah, the like cheesy chalupa,
the chicken chalupa. Yep, I remember.
Yeah, dude. And now we got like, how many people have we had total tonight? Like a lot more. And you're
so
celebrating
awesome,
100 subs, and you know, if we keep popping in each other's live streams, we're all going to get to 1,000. We're all going to get to way past that. So let's keep it up. We got something cool here.
Absolutely,
really cool community.
And I it's not like I don't know if this really helps or not. You guys would know more than me, but I try to post on our community as often as I can when I catch them, even if I'm not there watching. Like I try to throw them up there. Like when Tron streams, I will try to retweet it or post it on the community or something.
That's definitely appreciated.
I need to find somebody that can get like access to our YouTube page that can do that stuff for us, maybe, or something. We need to figure something out. Like dang it, my audio book just got blocked.
Oh,
what?
Which one? The Dune one?
Cloak of Deception.
I hate doing that. Well, Coach, I can tell you one thing. My first stream that I did last Saturday with Mike, it got blocked because I showed a video that Bandai Namco said, nope, we're not going to allow you to show it again.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I had to edit it and re-upload it. But yeah, every Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, that's the time that I've set aside to be able to stream. I've already told the wife and kids and whoever's here, I'm doing that. Leave me alone, etc., etc. Don't come in like they were last week, just being obnoxiously loud just because they could.
I thought
that I'm sorry about that.
It didn't bother me at all.
Well,
I had a dream last night. Coach,
I got private message saying, "Hey, mute your mic. Your kids are being loud." So I kept telling them, "Hey, I'm trying to talk here. I'm trying to stream," and they're just like, "Nah." Kept blabbing.
Yeah,
that's what can I do?
I've had some really funny outtakes that I did not show anybody of me screaming at my girls being loud. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh, my kids get so fascinated by it because that's their generation. Everything is online like this. It's funny watching them play. Like my daughter, she just turned 4, and she'll be playing with some toys, whatever. Like she is amazing at just like amusing herself. Like she'll just have an entire adventure. No one else, her brother's not even there, but she's like talking as if she's hosting a YouTube special. Like she's like, okay, today we're gonna play this and that. I'm like, who are you talking to?
Always let her keep that imagination, man.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's awesome. Such an amazing imagination.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I have a video on my channel with her playing Lego Star Wars with me, and she just starts singing a song. They're gonna view us. I clipped it. I made the 40-second clip on my channel. I was like, I have to clip this because that came out of nowhere.
Do you know what you just... Guys, I can make stop motion videos again.
Ooh, there you go. Oh, we have an entire.
What did you
adventure
see?
right there.
Nothing, sir. I did not see you playing with your dolls. Good.
Back next time.
Users, Tron is trying to speak.
I'm going to head out, fam. Matcave, keep at it, bro. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.
You
buddy.
have a
I'm
good
so
one,
glad you
Tron.
could Stop
We'll see
by,
you,
man.
John. You take care.
And
buddy.
take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Master of game and computer simulation.
All right, Tron.
So corrupted, I will destroy you. If not, well, come to the Tron side and enjoy what the grid has to offer.
Nate's bringing that smoke.
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
That is
That's cool.
epic. Dude, oh man.
I like it.
See, this is how you have a stream, and this is how you make sure a stream panel is complete. You have the legendary Tron on your stream.
That's right.
You got that right.
Nobody until Tron shows up.
Yeah. So I hope that you guys will be popping in tomorrow night, because Nick and I are gonna bring in Ken Flint early into the show. We're gonna hit the news and pick his brain. There's not a whole lot in the news, so it's basically going to be a conversation about what would you like to see in Mandalorian 3, Ahsoka, and Book of Boba Fett, and that's it.
Nice.
And then it's going to be pop you guys in and let y'all talk to Ken Flint and ask him some questions and just whatever. So
That's
I'll
gonna be so
probably just
good.
Watch.
it's not going to be like the normal structure, I don't think.
I have no questions, so I'll probably just end up viewing. But yeah, we'll
That's
see.
okay. Oh, and he's bringing books, so we're going to do some more trivia.
Nice.
Ooh, now that I might pop in for.
The trivia was a lot of fun last week.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
it was.
It was.
Matter of
Poor
fact,
Eddie.
I've already yelled at Paul.
Why?
Because I did his. He told you the story behind his giveaway with his Funko Pop.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, I straight up told him, just don't tell him I won it. Just tell him it's from you. And he had to go in and say, John won this, and he said, just go ahead and do a giveaway. I didn't want, any sort of accolades. This is yours. You give it away.
Right.
So I kind of teased him about that in the Discord afterwards.
Yeah, that's good. Stay on him.
One thing I will ask: anytime that I do post a video, if you get a chance to check it out, I need as much constructive criticism as possible, because I'm still learning the editing stuff. Considering that I haven't touched a video editor in 15 years, I think I'm doing okay. But anything that you see that I need to work on, please tell me.
Yeah, you got it.
Man. Yeah,
Not a problem.
I'll give you I'll tell you what I do with editing. I've always had a ton of fun with editing. It's about, you gotta you feel it. Like, it's just, I personally, what I love to do with editing is making something that happens in a video feel like it made the music happen. Like, made that beat happen. It made this I love when it all comes together, but it's all about just feeling it out. And then more on the technical side of it, when you get to lay out the tracks individually and you can see those beats in the audio, line up your video with it, and you can make some really cool stuff happen.
Definitely trying, but my time is very limited, and don't tell my boss, but the ones that I did this week was during my downtime at work. I had so much downtime this week. It wasn't good.
I haven't made any videos at home in the last 2 weeks, maybe. I made 2 videos while I was on my planning period at work. It was me and my microphone at school, and I was never on camera. Yeah.
Well, you're a busy man. You gotta teach. You gotta actually drop some real knowledge.
It's just getting back in the swing of it is what
Yeah.
it is. And there's a
Yeah.
chance, guys, that I'm going to be home in the near future with this COVID, And if they send us home, I'm right back at it. We'll have a video every morning at 9:00. Nick, I give Nick a hard time, but Nick really does suffer from sleep apnea. So his sleep schedule is terrible. And if he's actually sleeping, he ain't waking up. You know, and he has a hard time getting to bed and a harder time getting up. So it's like, you know, he'll sleep 16 hours and work 8, you know, if he can. So it's we've kind of cooled off on the videos a little bit, but there's not a lot going on right now anyways.
No, not really.
There's not.
That's the thing.
Although, yeah, next month it picks back up.
Yes, that'll be a busy season.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
You guys still planning? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to real quick. My take on editing. I can't really speak to a whole lot because I do everything on my phone. So everything is on my phone. This is my entire YouTube channel other than streaming.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. These phones are powerful devices. You could do a ton on them.
Pixel 4, I film everything in 4K, upload everything in 4K. And it's crazy that we could do that with a cell phone now.
Yeah.
So all my editing and text and overlays and video and sound levels and everything is just on my phone. That's crazy.
Nice.
It is impressive.
If you're ever looking for something to just kind of play in the background, I'll throw the link up back into the chat again. I finally got my Discord off the ground, and what I'm primarily going to use it for is for a watch party room. I have a Blu-ray player connected to my PC, and I can play the hard copies of everything. And I did a test today, and it was very successful. And I'm honestly just going to start launching off some movies to play so people could just... I've done it so many times where I love the Sunday watch parties on Echo Base. I work Sundays, and I work from home. And it's so nice to be able to take like my iPad or something and have a movie playing, having Last Starfighter, having, you know, something playing along and interact with everybody while I'm going. And it goes such a long way. So I figured I'll just start popping in some classics and everything and let it play. You know, whether anybody wants to chat or not in there, just to have something playing in the background. So
there you go.
They will be there.
Well, it's starting to get late for me, and I still got to place my grocery order and got to stain the deck again and all sorts of things for tomorrow besides doing the show. And actually, I did want to say for tomorrow, my guest is our friend Stone Loki.
Nice.
Let's go.
Look at this. I love this, man. Everybody's meeting up with everybody. It's
and
so
the next one is our lady friend Purple Valkyrie.
Oh, Purple.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's all you have to say, and it's like off to the races.
I could listen to that woman talk forever.
Oh yeah.
She's
something about an English accent with a woman.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Say that again, girl.
And she really is a sweetheart.
She's wonderful.
Just great streams.
She's wonderful.
Speaking of a person that YouTube is completely and utterly screwing with, that's her.
What?
Really?
Oh yeah. I'm not entirely 100% for sure what happened, but from what I gathered, they're either not paying her or they're having problems paying her. So it got to the point where, you know, beginning of the month, supposed to get your money, got bills to pay, all sorts of other things. It wasn't coming in. She started, and you know, all that stuff starts setting in. She finally broke down and did a GoFundMe. Unfortunately, enough of us were able to get her some money to help cover her while she gets it figured out. But if you the last few streams that she's done, she was off for about a week. But the last two that she did, she has super chats turned off and has her Stream Elements bot running in the background.
Oh wow!
Speaking of, does anybody know how to make Stream Elements not suck?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I'm
I don't
still
do
learning
any
all of it.
No, I think I got it set up, but I don't know. Watching tutorials and all that's fun, but
the person to talk to is Thrawn.
Talk to Thrawn about that.
Good evening, everyone.
There you go.
The other one. The other one.
This right here.
There's actually
I don't know which way I'm pointing.
on their website, they actually have a link to a website called Fervor where you can hire out for freelance work, and one of the freelance work titles is getting things like OBS set up, getting your Stream Elements or Streamlabs set up, get your overlays, get all your crap up and going, tested, make sure it's happy and all that stuff. And
I've bought a few things from there. It's good.
Yeah. I'm good, but I just don't have the time to be that good anymore. I just don't have it.
Yeah. Here's how advanced I got.
Yay!
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. Between goofing around with the video editor and photo editor and trying to make everything all nice and pertified, Streamlabs is pretty straightforward. Or not Streamlabs, StreamYard.
Yeah,
it's straightforward. It's just not very powerful in certain respects.
Mm-mm.
But
I uninstalled Wirecast today from my computer, and I must say my system's running a lot better.
Wirecast. What is that?
It's a very expensive broadcasting program. It's the one that John Campia uses. We used to live stream with it, and we stopped.
It was eating up all the resources while you're running it.
It was just, it's so complex, and StreamYard is so easy. It's so user friendly.
That's why I kept trying Streamlabs, and I always kept coming back to StreamYard, and it's just exactly for that reason. It's very user friendly. I could do cool stuff with it.
And you can always edit after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So Nick and I record our videos now, our pre-recorded videos in StreamYard, but then I'll go in and edit it afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'll throw in video on top of it, or graphics, or I'll go make an overlay for this screen, and the naked eye can't tell we're even in StreamYard.
Yeah.
No.
But
it's that's what I've done with my stuff. For the audio recording, I've got the stuff, but it's just easier to do a quick recording, download it, drop it in the editor, and then start hacking and slashing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see why you waited so long. That's an expensive piece of software. Holy crap.
Well, Nick and I we save up our money and we go get what we really want to do, and we used it for a long time, but it's just our subscription ran out. You got to do it yearly. And I'm like, we're good. We use the StreamYard now. I ain't paying $1,000 again. So
wait, Wirecast costs that much yearly?
Don't feel bad about it, buddy. It's all good. It is.
We've all
said
good, but
Paul.
There's just something about Paul saying it. He's such a sweet,
Paul.
wholesome young guy.
See, when
I feel
Paul
like my
said
grandmother saying it.
It had impact.
Yes, it did.
And that's what makes it great.
Yeah, if Stone Loki says it, it's like water's off a duck's back. It's like.
Oh, jeez.
You know how badly I have to bite my tongue?
9-hour loop. Oh, send me the clip, man.
There you go.
I can do some things with that.
Oh, boy. I wasn't serious.
Coach would.
Do some things with that. I love editing. And
it's so much fun.
The one thing I'll say about it, though, is like, the more you do it, obviously, the better
the
you get
easier
at
it gets, yeah.
But it takes far less time as you continue to do it.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to do things so much faster. The things that, like yesterday, I had to take apart my dryer to get down
today.
To get down into the pulley area and oil it so it'll stop squeaking. It took me 2 flipping hours to do it all. Next time it'll take me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I
have a pillow against my chair now because I blew my back out doing it.
And that's in anything you do. I spent 24 years in law enforcement. 3 years ago, I changed jobs to building tires. When I first started, you were lucky if you were able to get me to build 20 tires in a day. Now, 120 a day is nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
You get that feel for everything, and then it just starts to go a whole lot smoother.
Well, it also doesn't help that we're so short-handed. I'm ending up doing most of everything anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
You know, there's 4 of us doing the job of about 7 people.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah, it's late for you.
Yeah.
I will see you tomorrow night.
Yes,
Coach,
sir.
let me tell you about my
know
dream
we'll
real
be
quick.
there.
Before you head out, I got to tell you about my dream I had either last night or the night before. I can't remember. I was saying over and over again, we is, you is, Echo Base Network. And you were like playing disc golf, but
so
it wasn't
racist.
a disc you were throwing. What, the Ebonics? You were throwing something. It wasn't a disc. I don't even know what you were doing. And it was like hitting a tree over and over again. You're like, oh, say it again. I like that. Like, oh, we as you as Echo Base Network. You're just like, and then you started rapping your fantastic rap video.
Oh my god!
And what did you have for dinner?
Something with mushrooms.
Yeah, it sounds about it.
I had ramen last night, like teriyaki ramen or something.
That's so funny, man.
And then I woke up and I was like, oh, we need to like have Echo Base Network be this thing where it's like X-Wing has his show at 8 and then I have my show at 9 and then like I don't know, it like all made sense, like everything was all like structured and it was like Echo Base Network.
Y'all kind of laid a little seed in my head about something similar to that.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's that's actually I mean I'm going to tell y'all I have not wrapped my mind around the logistics at all. But how cool would it be? And that's something that was actually a vision that Mexican Iron Man had, you know, a year ago, is if we had a channel that could be playing videos 24 hours a day and it'd be content from all of us.
Ooh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah,
You know,
that would be.
It's just like Geeks and Gamers.
Yeah.
Geeks and Gamers have people making videos, like, but RK Outpost has his own channel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people see RK Outpost at Geeks and Gamers, and they're like, I like that. And then they go over to his channel. You know, and they get more of that on steroids, literally.
Yeah.
I think also if we could somehow coordinate or at least talk to each other about when we are streaming and stuff, so we're not stepping on each other's toes on like, hey, I'm going live tonight at 6, but then like someone else is like, oh, I was gonna go live
Look at
tonight
that.
at 6.
Look at Solonic, Echo Base TV.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I chose the time I did.
Yeah.
As far as
X-Wing,
I
I'll
know,
jump over.
Yeah, as far as I know, nobody else that I follow and that I subscribe to and that I membership with does anything on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 for me. No one else does. The closest thing to it that I can think of right now is Loki and Mike's and Mexican Iron Man's pre-show for Echo Base, and then it goes into Echo Base, and then from there just goes to whoever else is going. But yeah, my Saturdays from 11 o'clock onward are now entirely devoted to doing this. Hooray for me!
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Well, here's wishing you the best of luck.
I love you guys too, and I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Take care,
have
Coach.
fun, and
Absolutely.
y'all have a good night
1
and a good
o'clock.
Saturday.
If you can make it, that'd be awesome. We'll see
All
you.
right. I'll see y'all guys.
Take care.
And I think on that note, yeah, it's definitely getting late. We've hit an all-time record here on the Matcave at just over 3 hours and 45 minutes here, guys. This was I couldn't be happier.
Got you some watch hours.
Dude, hell yeah. I'm so thrilled.
Did you get some
that
new
you
subs?
guys can come down. We've got a few new subs in
Nice,
here
dude.
tonight. We got the watch hours in there, and honestly, what's more important is that we had some great conversation. Everybody got together, kind of get some, some feelers out for everybody's channels and everything. It's just everybody has a good time, and I honestly, I thank you guys so much for coming by. This means the world. I'm having so much fun doing this, and
sure.
I'm just honestly, I'm over the moon, man. I can't believe it's
congratulations, and it was well deserved.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
I
dude.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, you'll hit 200 soon, and like I said, if we keep jumping on each other's streams, we're gonna share subscribers.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yep.
So we're all gravitating toward that common goal of we just love Star Wars, and by extension, just gaming. You know, at Golgo with your anime.
Yep.
And stuff, and even if people just subscribe, just because we're part of this community, our numbers are going to grow. We're going to hit that 1,000 mark sooner. And like I said, guaranteed, a lot of us are going to be at 1,000 by the end of the 2022 Star Wars season. So I'm sure we'll get there, and it's going to rub off on everyone we hang out with. So
absolutely.
Let's do it.
Absolutely, man. And as a final thing, just to Gogol, you brought it up earlier, man, with asking about your video for Visions, and I was excited for Visions already, and then I watched your video about it, and dude, I am like, hyped for this new series.
Yeah, I saw the video too.
Yeah,
well, thank
it was
you.
good stuff, man. So keep going, man. You have a voice. You have things that you definitely you have it, man. You're ready to create, and I hope you keep going, man, because just the first couple of videos already, man, are just spot on. So you're only going to get better.
I agree.
Absolutely. I will work on it, and we'll keep plugging away.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
I will release you back into the world.
I'm out.
Thank you so much again, everybody.
Pleasure
and
being here.
everybody in the chat, thank you for stopping by. I hope you continue joining us in the Matcave, and I will see you all next time.